Welcome back, everyone, to the Lala Land Royal Court. My name is Lady Lily, your court entertainer, and today is Wednesday, and yay, we're back with Fae Academy, the highlight of my week, I will not lie. Some of us are still having some technical difficulties, but we're all here, which is the important thing. So, session 38, did not think we'd get this far, but I'm excited. So, let's go in with everybody else. Okay, guys, how's everyone feeling? How are we doing? Sadly, I wasn't able to be a part of the pre-session conversation. I was dealing with 1,000 technical difficulties that hit because my cat decided to knock over my light. So, I love my cats, but sometimes I want to strangle them. I don't, though. I just give them cuddles. They don't deserve it sometimes because I have a scratched up chair behind me because of them, but nonetheless, sometimes that's the best way. If you ever want to like strangle someone, just cuddle them. You'll lose it. It'll go away.
Aggressive cuddles.
No, not aggressive. You have to do gentle cuddles because if you do the aggressive cuddles, you might fall into the strangulation. You have to do nice cuddles so that you get over that. Because at the end of the day, we all just want connection. All right, let's start this intro and get to session 38. Wait, what?
Damn.
I say adventure awaits, knowing full well that y'all find things here that I didn't plan for, so that's a sense of adventure, right? Alright, guys, so last session was a bit of a filler. We only had about 3 people, and in truth, we kind of just messed around for the majority of it before I threw a whirlpool at you all. However, it did give us a chance to hop over and see what's going on the other side of this continent, meaning Onyx. We got to catch up with Nero, Alexia, and Bubblegum, whom unfortunately is now been relegated to bodyguard to everyone's favorite vampire.
I thought he was an errand boy.
Bodyguard, errand boy, whatever seems fit at this point. Which is why y'all gotta save Bubblegum. I'm trying to tell you, we can't get him out. We keep trying, and then something happens. He gets dragged back in. Or maybe that's the plan all along, and Sunny hasn't revealed that to me. And nonetheless, nobody really made it outside of breakfast. I don't even think we made it to breakfast, so we are gonna kind of pick up. It's like freaking fibers. Pick up around that time. So we'll start with. We'll start with Vega and go to Dierdra, since you guys are in the same room. We're going to do this without the map right now because Sunny is still not back on. But I do need something. I do need a very specific thing in front of me. Where is it? However, it's not early morning. It's actually kind of closer to the time where you're supposed to be waking up. You're supposed to be getting dressed. You're supposed to be moving. But maybe the day just feels a little lazy. However, for Vega, the day actually might feel a little woozy. Oh. Got that. Right, Vega. You received a knock at your door a couple hours ago at this point, maybe 2 hours, possibly 3, depending how sadistic we were on the waking up with the sun. How are you feeling now?
My head hurts. I need water. Lots and lots of water. Above table, is there a bathroom in each
Yeah.
bedroom, or okay?
Yeah. There's like a regular bathroom there. There's the bath house is over there, but like bathrooms, you guys have one there.
Just immediately start putting water in the cup, like chug.
You just hear like a grumble like coming from like the other side of your bed, like on the floor where air is kind of just laid with one pillow just like on the floor face down.
She'll get another large glass of water for him too.
If you put it in front of him, you just hear was there knocking earlier, or was I imagining it?
I think there was knocking.
Oh, who was it?
I'm not entirely awake yet. It sounded like Vashley, I think. Maybe it was a dream. I'm trying to remember now.
What time
Although
is
I did
it?
throw up, so maybe I...
Wait, you threw up?
Morning? Yeah.
I thought we did the throwing up last night.
Did we?
I thought I got it all out last night. He takes a sip of water. Is the water? Did you? I would think the water might be room temp, or would you have it cold? Do you think?
Cold, yeah.
Oh, pobrecito. He takes the cold water and immediately runs towards a bin to throw up as well.
Sorry.
It's fine. I'm fine. That bottle is evil. After a little bit, he kind of just like sits down, like he cleans himself off. He sits down on the couch. Were you asking me something last night?
Maybe?
I remember you asked me something. I remember it was a lot of words and long sentences, and did I answer it?
Would Vega have to roll a history check to make sure if she can remember it?
Yes, you can roll me. I'm gonna give you like a DC of 10. This is not something horrible. This would have been like the last thing before everybody passed out.
Yeah. Come on. Let me write this out. Okay. 7. She does not.
She does not. All right. He kind of just sits there for a bit. It was something to do with gold? Maybe coin? It was something of that. I can't fully... I'm gonna roll him a history, see if he can remember. I gave a DC of 10, that's exactly 10. Okay, I gave a DC of 10, exactly 10. He's like, you asked about Darling, right?
She immediately turns beet red because now all of a sudden she remembers.
The answer is yes. I remember the question. The answer is yes.
Are you sure?
I think I said yes last night, but it did come in between heaves, so I'm not entirely sure if I got the point across that I was very okay with that.
Okay. She... okay. Okay.
Are we going to go to class?
You said it was like mid-morning. Would cooking still be happening right now? Or what, you said breakfast hasn't happened yet?
Yeah. You guys woke up. Like, you're in time to go to breakfast.
Okay. I guess protein would be a good idea to help the hangover.
I think they'll have fries.
You never know. I mean, do hash browns count? They're close. I mean, they're potatoes and they're fried sometimes, depending on who makes them.
I can't tell if I'm nauseous or hungry.
Probably both.
Okay, I'm gonna drag myself to the bathhouse and throw myself in the pool. I will meet you at breakfast, because I'm pretty sure I smell like the back of a bar.
Sorry, again.
I brought the bottle. Didn't I? I brought the bottle, right? Or did you bring the bottle? One of us agreed to this, and I will take full responsibility for both of us.
It was a gift, silly goose.
It was? Okay, so
Yes.
It's definitely my fault.
How is it your... No!
I said I take claim responsibility for us both. I'm going to go bathe. I will see you. I gotta go. He just tries to run out of the room, leaving you, Vega, a moment to and get yourself dressed.
Just splash some water on her face to try to help her wake up a bit. Oof. I immediately regret my decisions.
All right, I'm gonna move us over to Dierdra.
Hello.
So it has been a bit of a lazy morning. The sun came up, but since it's that weird time of winter where it feels later or it feels earlier, it's one of those things where as you're waking up, the sun kind of coming out into the window, do you really want to face the day?
Dee has definitely hit snooze more than once, and she's doing that thing where you have all the blankets on top of your head and none of them are really covering the lower half of your body. Just like legs are out. All of the blankets are on your head and your face, completely buried. And it's like the third time she's hit the alarm. She's like, I guess I probably should try to eat something before class today. At least some tea or something. So she just kind of like pushes Mount Blanket off, decides she'll make the bed later, and just gets dressed and gets ready for the day.
As you're getting dressed, you hear the familiar knock of the mail at your window.
Oh shit. And I open up the window.
You see about 2 or 3 stars all holding up a very large package that has normal postage that you're used to from home.
Oh. Yeah, this is Meemaw's work. I'll take the package, I'll set it down. I keep like candy next to my dresser drawer specifically for the stars when they come by, so I grab a handful of that, tip them both, thank them, and sit down and kind of pick up the package and take a look at it. Resist urge to shake.
You have a large box package, then you have a smaller box kind of like laid out on top. And it does have, however, the box on top is not normal postage.
Huh.
It's more of the very fantastical script that kind of gets magically engraved into the boxes. So not so much stamps.
That one makes her nervous, so she picks it up and sets it aside just for a second, like, I'm going to get to you. And then opens up the bigger package first.
Inside you find a care package. There are some of your favorite snacks from home. There's a couple of new movies that came out. There's even a couple of things from your dad. Some merch from his band, merch from other bands that he's worked with, and a picture kind of laid out on top of your father with one of your favorite lead singers in the band.
Holy shit, I didn't even know Dad knew Tobias. All right. Well, that's awesome. I wish I could have been there for that. But that's cool. So she picks it up. She sets it down next to the other framed pictures. Like, I'll put you in a frame later. I probably shouldn't spend too much time on this now. But she makes a mental note like, okay, we're definitely going to have a viewing party for these. I'll share my snacks with everyone. This is a good thing. This is a good thing. Are there any notes or anything in there?
Kind of like at the bottom of the back of the package is what appears to be like a couple bits of Tupperware with cookies and other pastries that you are used to from home. And on there is like a taped letter. Your grandmother didn't really write too many words for you, but it is in the sense I hope this brightens your day. Please share these with your brother. It'll get him to make him taste what he's missing over here. She's very excited for you to pass out the pastries to your brother as well.
I'll take a picture with my crystal of the note and then the care package and send it to my brother and just be like, hey, Meemaw sent us a care package. Let me know when you want to try the new cookies and the pastries.
But yeah, there isn't much left in that note other than she loves you, hopes you're doing good, and to remember that every day can be made better if we choose to make it better.
I just kind of like give the note a little hug, set it off to the side, and then my eyes drift over to the other package. She just kind of like taps the top.
When
she's starting to be a bit mistrustful of certain things, so she just kind of like taps the top. All right, picks it up, attempts to open.
As you're attempting to open, you're realizing it's a little it's kind of fully sealed and you're not finding like an opening, but in the script that has been magically etched into the box, you do see a name. Elena Romeo. This package is not for you.
Oh shit, this isn't mine. And the stars have already gone, I assume.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, shit. I guess I'll... Do I know Elena?
Elaine. Yeah, she's the
Elaine, okay.
She's the little wizard prodigy, the one who's still underage.
Right. I make note of it. I put in my pocket. Is it big enough to fit in the pocket?
Yeah, it's about like small box, about that big.
I just put it in my pocket, and they're just like, if I see her at breakfast, I'll get it to her. If not, I'll take it to the office so I can get to her properly.
All right. Other than that, so you head out. Vega, do you head out around the same time?
After she gets dressed and jazz, yeah.
Okay. I'll pick up with you guys in a second as I move us over to Linkyn. Your routine is set. You wake up every morning, you go out, do your thing. You did notice that Ardyn and Nynzus had gone out somewhere else. They didn't join you. But where would you have gone this morning? Would you have gone to your usual spot, or would you have gone back to the place you had found the portal the night before?
I think he would do his usual routine, go through his usual haunts, everything else along those lines, and then, if he does have the realization that, oh right, there was supposed to be another one, I think he'll fire a quick message to be like, hey, if anybody has any free time this morning, does anybody want to check this out? And just see if there's any response. I'm not sure. I'm sure this is probably early morning, so there's probably going to be several people who miss it. So yeah, he'll just see if he gets a response. And if not, he goes, showers off, and he'll go and try to locate that himself.
Would we be awake around that time in order to receive it, or is that before we've been waking up?
I would think you would have it there when you woke up. Like, you'd wake up and see the text.
I think I definitely said, like, gotta drop off a package at breakfast, but after. Sure.
Rad dog with sunglasses, smiling emoji response.
I'll take that as a yes. Anybody else?
You're muted.
You see where, like, it's like there's a message writing, there's dots, and it's there for a long time, and it just comes back, portaled out.
Oh wait, yeah, no, I think I did send one. You guys at some point also do get a text like, oh yeah, Spooky Lake Portal. And then about 2 hours later you get portaled out from Vashley.
But yeah, just like after breakfast, she'd like to check out the portal with you.
All right. Ardyn, after the portal incident.
There was no debacle.
I don't know, Ashley. I don't know. It seemed a little debacle-y.
It's fairly debacle-y.
After the incident, where would Ardyn have gone?
After his chat with Levi, I'm assuming I would have got his number, right? For my crystal?
Yeah. I think we did that, yeah.
If we didn't last time, I would have asked for it. Like, I wouldn't have left the conversation without asking him for it. But I'm gonna head back to the room because I'm overwhelmed and angry.
Gotcha. All understandable feelings.
And I think skip breakfast and just wait for class.
Gotcha.
Just kind of go to class. I'd send a text to Linkyn and just say, would love to explore another portal, but that sounds terrifying, and I have class today.
There is a response of other one, but there's no further questions beyond that.
I would have texted that shortly after Vashley's portaled out. So.
Okay. There's a sense of like Linkyn believes he has missed something, so it's just all right. Just a little thumbs up.
But no, I would go back to room, do a bit of reading, and just kind of take a shower before going to the creative writing class.
Is that your class today? I believe you have cooking and creative writing today.
Did I have cooking? I don't think my schedule has cooking.
Let me double check. I could be wrong. I'm wrong a lot. So I keep being told.
What day is it actually?
It's Wednesday.
Wednesday. Mine is just creative writing in
okay.
the afternoon, so I'm skipping breakfast and just reading. And
okay, yeah.
I might do something else in the meantime, but
so, yeah, it says PM. You're right. I'm wrong. Thank you.
I'm at least skipping breakfast for now.
Gotcha. All right. So you're skipping breakfast for now. Nynzus, after the incident, where would you have headed?
Are Paige and I, is she pestering? Not pestering me, but is she still poking fun at me for not having a good time with my dragon, or did she go off to do her own thing?
No, she'd likely still be there.
Did you say there was a co-ed bath house as well?
Nope.
No? I couldn't remember, yeah, because I was gonna say, because I probably need to shower after all that.
They're technically on the same floor, so you can move like in separate.
Okay. Well then yeah, so I'll be again. I'm sore and exhausted and tired. I can't.
You can.
How have we done so much? And so it just, I thought it was Tuesday, now it's Wednesday. It's still Wednesday. And everything hurts. Did did I mention I'm sore in places that I didn't know I didn't know that was there.
Would explain why you weren't able to land on the platform.
And did you do any better, madam?
I
What's your
did.
excuse, huh?
I also was sore and had worked out and was tired. I'm not saying I'm better than you or anything. I failed just as many times as you did. Actually, no, I think you got it in the end.
I mean, they got us out before, but I would have the platform. It was there.
I do.
But yeah, we should probably freshen up, don't you think?
I thought
maybe
I thought we were headed to the floor where the bathhouses are. I do hope Ardyn and Vashley don't stay in a fight too long.
I mean, everyone gets in a fight with Vashley first. I think it's how you get closer to her. It's strange. Does that seem to make sense?
It oddly does. Sometimes I feel like you can't know a person until you've had an argument with them.
We've had arguments, right?
A couple. You didn't believe me that you had to meditate to speak to your dragon. You thought that if you yelled at him, it would listen. This led to about a 30-minute argument?
Well, I mean, it wasn't that I was trying to yell at him. It's just if I was louder because he's loud, like, I can't roar.
He's in your
Wait.
your mind and in your body. He can hear you. That's not the problem. You have to reach him, and that can only be done through your mind. We're not rehashing this conversation again.
Yes, I understand. I know. I'm sorry. But speaking of the dragon, you did mention showing him a good time might, make it easier to communicate with him. Is there something all dragons like, or what kind of things does your dragon like to do, or will it not I mean, I guess yes.
Mine finds it rather amusing when I throw rocks at people.
You also find it rather amusing when you throw rocks at people.
I feel like it grew amusing because I did it to amuse the dragon. It is actually quite funny. They don't know that they're being hit with a rock. They think it's a mosquito, and then they freak out.
Yes, tiny rocks.
Always tiny rocks, because if you throw anything bigger, then you might actually cause some damage.
Yes, we know. We know how that turned out.
Okay, I feel disgusting, so I'm going to go and bathe. I'll see you at breakfast if I caught you there. And let's not fall into any more portals today. I think I'm done for the evening, for the week.
I mean, you hang out with us, so
some of the girls I overheard in our class had actually found a portal, but they walked into a pristine little farm with ponies. Unfair.
So that's where they all go. Is that the farm that all the animals go to?
I don't think so, but maybe. It would make sense. There was a rather large amount of dogs around, like, of all ages. But a good amount of older dogs, from what I heard. And cats.
That must be it.
And fish. A lot of goldfish in the ponds.
Okay, I just have to make sure. Fish that are golden, or the goldfish, like,
Both.
species.
Both.
Oh, I'm glad I asked.
Nynzus, have you never heard of a gold flipper?
No, that's what I meant, but it's just because Dierdra says that you get them as a prize at these carnivals. It's not like our carnival. It's like, I don't know. But a lot of the games give out fish, and they tend to die rather quickly. So I just had to make sure if it was that kind of goldfish or...
There was once a festival at the palace, and they gave me a rather large, kind of like a boa snake type thing, but for pot dragon. I forgot what it was called. As a prize for throwing a knife in between a man's legs. I didn't hit him. That was the goal. I wasn't supposed to hit him.
Was it an actual man or a mannequin?
I was 5.
That doesn't answer the question.
It should. I don't remember. Go, bathe. I'm hungry.
Yes.
I'm going to go. Oof. And she kind of just saunters off. And you are free to go. And I think at this point, we're getting closer to everyone arriving. Everyone would have had a chance to shower. Vashley,
Yes.
where did you head off to?
Go get my pills.
That is smart. So you would you have gone to the room or just gone get one from Helena?
I probably would have just gone to get them from Helena just because of how everything has played out so far today. I'm not risking anything.
All right.
And I'm on 2 now.
You're on 2. Yeah, she did. She said 2. Doesn't trust you. But we'll say that you had already arrived. You already took your pill, and she's kind of jotting it down. Why do you look so tired? Did you not get enough sleep?
No, someone volunteered me to do workouts early in the morning.
It's good. I get up and do calisthenics and lots of jumping. Helps with the lymphatic drainage.
Do you ever jump between disappearing blocks to collect coins?
Not since I was in grade school, but why? What were you doing this morning? That's not an obstacle course here.
You know how they say portals pop up now and then? We kind of fell into one.
That is recent. They've been doing that because something's going on. The school wants everyone to have fun. That's just what I've been told. I would steer clear. Some of them are fun. Some of them might be a different kind of fun.
Well, and then there's some people that go in them and have fun, and then there's some people that go in them and don't have fun.
Well, I think it has to depending on the person's taste. Some people like certain types of fun, and others like very, very different types of fun.
I had fun. I won.
Well, good for you. I hope you stepped on no one to get your win. I got you down. You may head off to class. Also, there is a note waiting for you. I believe it should be in your room, but I would wait. It's your father. I read it.
Oh. You what?
I had to read it. Well, I didn't have to. I just wanted to.
On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being terrible news, 1 being good news, where does it fall?
Well, depends on what you consider good news. To be honest,
Think like me.
think like
And
you.
if I read it...
I don't have fangs. Let me find fangs. She starts looking through her desk. I cannot find fangs. To think like you. Do you want to get married?
To who?
To the man that has everybody up in arms with a funny girl name.
No.
Then it's bad news.
No fun.
Do you want me to tell you the thing or not? I want to tell you before I tell Samuel.
Hold on. Hold the phone. We don't ever tell Samuel anything.
You do not? He's your friend.
Yes, but I know what to tell him and what not to tell him.
I know, tell him. But what I will tell you is...
No, wait, hold on. Put your finger out. Dierdra taught me this. Put your finger out. Your little finger.
This one?
Yes.
You wish for
Now
me to
wrap
pinky
it around
swear.
mine.
You want me to pinky
Now
swear.
pinky swear. Oh, so you're aware of this custom.
I do know. I do hope you're okay with this.
Yes, you do not tell Samuel.
Do you give full
anything.
consent to this pinky swear?
Well, what are you trying to get out of this? I just don't want you to tell Samuel any of my stuff.
I'm an arboro. If I make a pinky swear, it'll be marked on my skin and on yours to ensure that I never break.
Okay. Insight check.
Roll it.
$13.
To the best of your knowledge, she seems like she's being honest. She says it very matter of factly.
I'll give her a side eye and then put out the pinky.
I swear not to tell Samuel the contents of your letter or any other of the correspondence that I read, even though I should not.
Deal?
Deal. You feel a slight little like singe as a tiny little leaf is just etched into the knuckle of your pinky. And same on hers.
I trust you.
I am the type of fairy that cannot lie, that cannot break promises. It is frustrating.
Now you can tell Samuel anything about anybody else, just not me.
That's why I made the wording very specific.
Okay, I hope this doesn't, no pun intended, bite me in the ass.
Isn't that your job?
I usually don't bite asses. I bite necks.
Have you tried it?
No.
Then how do you know? Go eat breakfast. Go eat some breakfast.
I'm very concerned with that, but very curious. We'll talk later.
Also, you are to pick a date and a designer for your dress. That was the contents of the letter. Oh, and if you do not pick a date, he will pick one for you. And by he, I mean the man with the funny girl name.
Okay. Do I even need to read the letter now?
There's some choice backhanded compliments in there and a couple of pleas to just do what is right and do your duty. And something about it's all for your own good. He does care. Oh, and to end whatever is happening with your friend. Unless you have a better plan. That was the PS. Unless you have a better plan.
Working on it. But anyway, I'm hungry.
Don't eat any of the students, just the food.
I'm glad you know that's exactly what I was going to do. Thank you. You are great for advice.
I am. Glad I could help. And you're welcome to head off. So for those who are going to be at breakfast, Ardyn is out of breakfast. He's going to take it off. Anyone else that will be out of breakfast? All right, moving us.
I'll be there. I'm just gonna use this room.
As I make comment, but that's low hanging fruit. Okay, so where's Ardyn? You are not here. We have a lot of people like on one side. I need to move somebody over. It was getting a little Last Supper.
Is Samuel there?
If Dante's there, Samuel probably is there. Yeah, I just haven't placed his token. Oh, I don't know where he went. I'll find him. Right. So you guys are at breakfast. Breakfast today was very carb heavy. Lots of eggs, lots of potatoes. There is a couple of sausages, bacon, things like that. Toast. It does feel like one of those kinds of breakfasts that are getting you ready for the day, for a very active day. Lots of fruit also.
Well, everybody seems to have stories written on their faces. Are we good? Also, where's Ardyn? Shouldn't he be here for breakfast?
Ardyn might not be in the mood for breakfast at the moment.
What did
If
you do?
someone, as I stare over at Vashley, if someone would like to elaborate, they may know more than I do.
I thought we were having a competition. Then someone started to brag that they were winning. Then they lost. And then they took their ball and they went home. Just saying.
And who was who?
Ardyn wanted to have a competition. He thought he won. But he didn't win.
That is
I think Ardyn just
very
wanted to get us
vague.
out of there. I think Ardyn just wanted to get us out of there.
He was kind of rubbing it in that he got there first. Saying.
And this was after you did what now?
I did nothing.
You see, you went up when you said nothing. You didn't say I did nothing. You said I did nothing.
To the best of my recollection of the terrible events that you all put me in, I didn't sign up to go for this jog and then somehow end up in a portal to some Jumpman brick game, coin collecting. That falls on Dante.
Wait, you guys ended up in a Mario world?
That's what it's called. I knew his name.
It wasn't very super, though.
I mean, that sounds kind of like fun. How did that turn into a big argument? No, wait, no, I know. I see it now.
When two very highly competitive people get in a competitive environment, it usually doesn't end well.
And one of them can't fall off the platforms.
I can't help that. I was born this way. It also didn't help that I was unable to have my medication before we went in there, so I wasn't always thinking straight.
What, so you vamped out?
No. She's just trying to make excuses. She's forgetting the part where we also ended up in the portal because she forgot she could bamf Arthas, who pops up. Poof. Yeah, so he was gonna get stuck in the portal, so everyone went in to try to save him, and Vashley could have just,
It was a very tense, again, I hadn't had my medication, so I wasn't thinking straight. And it was a very tense situation.
I mean, fair. I would have jumped in after Arthas too, to be honest with you.
See?
However, it sounds like it could have been like a delightful thing. I still don't understand. Well, I do understand how that gets that way, but either of you could have de-escalated at any time.
Well, the problem with me
was it that made it like to the point where Ardyn's no longer sitting with us at breakfast?
Oh, well, that might be more between them.
Vashley.
Also, it was very frustrating because the platforms were very slippery, and it was very difficult to stay on the platforms. They were very far ahead, so I don't know all the specifics.
Sounds like a lot of opportunities for teamwork that were not taken.
They were very tiny platforms. It was a very difficult, frustrating time. But they have their own problems.
Me and Ardyn didn't have problems with the platforms.
All right. Listen, I'm going to trust you to figure out your shit and either apologize or talk to Ardyn later. All right?
Apologies go both ways.
Well, we're going to check out another portal later, which I'm sure you saw in the chat. Hopefully it's still there. Although, I think I also have voice class pretty soon after this. Would it be okay if we did it this afternoon, Link?
Yeah, if you'd rather delay it, then sure.
That's not so much delayed. I have class. I forgot.
Oh, that's fine. I can do it later.
Okay. Besides, it sounds like these portals are fun. I don't want to miss out on another one.
Fun.
Y'all gotta broaden your horizons for new experiences.
In theory, it was fun. I was excited, and then I couldn't stay on the platform no matter what I did. And then it got very frustrating, and I wanted to punch something, but I was too sore and tired to punch something. I could see how it could be a lot of fun. I don't think that's my type of fun. I might be into some different kind of fun.
Like the kind where you kind of chill a bit more type fun, huh?
Like you know those puzzles where it's a bunch of squares and they give you a couple of numbers and you got to fill them in?
Sudoku.
Well,
Bless you.
no, because Sudoku is only a certain. It's not just squares. They're different geometric shapes, the ones we have over here, so it's a little bit more complicated. But yeah, basically that. Can't we just have a big that? That would be fun, right?
Nancy, that would probably make me cry. I am not good with numbers, but it would be a good opportunity for me to watch you do your thing and cheer for you. So yeah, that does sound like fun.
Wait, would that not just be fun?
Oh, I'm not good at it, so I mean, you could try and teach me, but I don't know how fun that would be for you.
Maybe I don't know what fun is.
Fun is a personal thing. It doesn't mean everybody's version of fun is different. Just because your fun is different from my fun doesn't mean it's less fun.
I gotta think on this.
You have fun with Calliope. Why don't you invite Calliope along with you so you can mess with numbers?
You see everyone turn to Vashley with like a horror gaze as Dante like slaps his hand over your mouth before you finish her name. Furge.
Hey.
Yes?
Yeah.
I was like, who's at the table right now again?
Yeah, Paige is right there.
Is Paige at the table right now?
Yes!
Actually?
Yes!
Oh shit,
My bad.
Oh shit, that reminds me. I'll take a look around for my little wizard girl friend. See if I can get her package.
You see her at the table behind you with Davina and Stephanie. They're just, having breakfast, chatting. There's a couple of little like floating utensils in front of her as Elaine seems to be trying to do something.
I try not to break her concentration, so I walk up very carefully and just gently say, hi, listen, this came to me instead of you this morning. I think I got one of your packages.
Huh? Oh, hi, Deirdre. And she just drops it. They didn't fall at the same time. No, it's fine. I'm trying to get them to fall at the same time. That one was a little odd.
Well, maybe whatever's in here will help. Here. And I'll hand the little package over to her.
Oh, you got this instead of me? That's so weird. Last week I got Lana's package. Apparently, all those white dresses, her mom makes them, handmade.
Oh, that's nice.
She kind of
well, go ahead.
Once the box is in her hands, you see it just kind of start to click open. Yeah, it's my mom's favorite magic trick. She designates the boxes for the specific person. Inside,
that's cool.
Inside appears to be kind of like a very jagged, dark greenish crystal with what seems to be like something kind of swirling within it. She's like, oh shit. Oh, thank goodness. I've been asking for one of these forever. I need to practice my magical absorption. Because you're not an Arcana class, right?
No, it's not my thing, but if you want to show me, I'm not going to say no. It seems interesting.
And she looks at Davina's like, okay, if my eyes go gold, touch me. Davina's got it. Deidre, you can touch me too. You have the well, correct?
I think so, yeah. A touch of it.
Right. Only if my eyes go golden. If they go black, get away from me.
Fair enough.
You see her kind of like hold it. You see her start to chant, start to hum, and that swirl within start to spread and move, and it exits the crystal, kind of going into her hands. You see it too, as if it's going into every vein, illuminating them in this gold, not light, but this gold paint color. It starts to swarm up her clavicle, and her eye, as her eyes shine, she has them closed. She's like, "This is a lot, but I'm okay still. I'm okay." You see Davina check. "I wish you would have tried this away from the table. If she explodes, everything's going everywhere." Like, move that,
Like,
Stephanie.
Can
Move that, Stephanie.
explode?
When you try to channel too much magic at one point, it can cause like just a flux out. However, if we wait till her eyes turn golden, this might work. The light kind of
All right.
builds.
I just
and
kind of raised.
her eyes open. They are golden. And you see she is now like, she looks radioactive to you. The way radioactive characters look in cartoons, that is that little layer kind of hanging over her. You see Davina say, "Now grab each arm." And she
All right, and
clasps both
I
hands.
grab.
Give me a con save.
Fantastic. Let's do that.
It's a low bar. You're in a controlled area. Con of 10. Bafik.
16.
You feel those strange kind of like golden vines attach themselves to your skin. You see your veins light up in the same way, and there's a rush of power going through you. But it's moving from you to Elaine, to Davina, and you see that glow on Elaine kind of soften, and she calms. She's like, "Okay, everyone, keep concentration. Keep concentration. Okay, let go. Let go, everybody, let go."
Letting go.
Davina lets go, and you just see her kind of like move her hands back towards the crystal in a harsh way and push all of the power back. "I'm tired. Oh, that was awful. Did it feel bad for you? Like, was it like heavy or was it more light?"
No, like it felt like powerful, but not bad in any way. Is this like a normal thing? Like, do people channel energy from crystals often?
Well, you can channel energy from anything that has magic in it or life. Life force is a little tricky because you can, you want to keep it to plants, not maybe creatures. But magical absorption and channeling, the way that I've been taught it and the way we've been taught it in Arcana class, is simply that if we take in an enormous amount of magic, if we do not have enough room to store it, we either need to find something else to channel it towards, or it could be channeled among multiple people.
Interesting. So would you say perhaps a people is connected to whatever source of magic might be latent in their environment? Is it constantly flowing?
Oh,
so
yeah.
if one was to siphon away that magic, it would affect the people, yeah?
Yes, if anybody born of here has the well, and if the well is messed with as in suctioned out too quickly, that can. Well, that's the thing. Sometimes people are fine. They get given more arcana and they're fine, and then sometimes others people don't ever wake up. So we can't seem to figure out when it happens. What's the difference?
Do you know what the source is for the energy that's in these crystals?
In this one in particular, it's a product of my mother's. That's her power inside of it that she kind of pushed in so that I can practice channeling it into myself so I can build up my resistance. The more I do this, the more power I'll eventually be able to take.
Do crystals like this, are they mass produced by anyone though?
Mass produced full? No, but you can get an absorption crystal, a channeling crystal like this. Yes, and you can then just push magic into it and then it'll hold it there.
Got it. this has actually been pretty useful. Thanks. I know you didn't set out to help me, you were just demonstrating, but that was actually a pretty big help.
I can put in a word with my sister to get me a couple more if you like one. Do you have a color in mind?
Oh, yeah. Well, my favorite color's yellow, so if
Yeah.
if that's a thing, I'll take it.
Gold crystal? I can make that work. But yeah, I'll help it. Davina, your turn. I'm not doing that. That looks painful. Yes, you are. Come on.
And I'll leave them to their testing. Although I will keep an ear out in case they need a second person to help out with the go over and slap the arm thing.
Yeah.
And I'll go back over to our table with lots of thoughts.
Yes.
Question.
Nynzus.
How obvious was the glowing girl at the other table?
Very obvious.
Okay, cool. I have questions.
Vega, you feeling any better? I tried to knock on your door, but you were talking to somebody on a porcelain bus or something.
No.
Ralph?
Ralph?
No, you weren't? Or no, you don't feel any better?
Who the fuck is Ralph?
No, that sounded like who you were talking to, Ralph.
Vega's very confused. Who the hell? I don't even know a Ralph.
Eris.
Growing up in a garbage can.
Oh.
I tried to
She just hides.
nicen it up.
Eris just puts his arm around you and go, we had a little bit too much to drink last night and paid for it dearly.
Oh. You
Wait.
what? You were in the room.
Oh,
too?
Oh, don't panic. I slept on the floor. We passed out.
What did you two get up to?
And then she'll turn to Dante. That's what you were going on about.
He's just he's sitting there staring at his things I don't know how you didn't smell him. The stench was wafting from that room of alcohol and a whole other person. You need to work on your perception and that nose. He does tap your nose.
I hadn't had. My bad.
Now Nynzus has the feeling as if he's missed something.
I felt that all morning.
All right.
Well, you don't look too bad now. I guess you recovered pretty quickly.
Do you mean
To-
me or
to-
Eris?
To Vega.
Thanks. I put on a good show. As she felt her stomach.
Hey, Deirdre, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
That about?
Oh, something about. Do you know about this? It's like this absorption crystal thing. Apparently, people can put their little bit of the well into crystals and then pass it around. Other people can absorb it. That's what they were practicing over there. Apparently, it's not for the faint of heart.
I do know about these. Okay, cool.
They would have been covered.
See,
in
that
class
looks like
already.
something you want to have fun with.
Well, it's not just that. It's that they can be dangerous, and I just, I wasn't allowed to use them so much, and just, I don't know, maybe.
Oh, well, they said that they might be able to get me one. When I get it, I'll hand it over to you. You can experiment with it if you want.
Yeah, that'll probably be useful.
Are you okay?
No, yeah, I was just, I don't know, I was just thinking about something. That's all.
Okay. But yeah, whatever you need, man. I'll get one for you.
You see Nynzus as he's just kind of off in thought, something, it hasn't clicked yet, but there's, the wheels are turning.
I don't know. For a second, I thought maybe what was getting siphoned from my hometown might have been getting funneled into these crystals like, I don't know, Coca-Cola in a bottle. But that might not be what's happening either.
Well, no, they'd have to be massive crystals to hold.
Or a lot of little ones.
Little ones.
You're scaring me. Those
Ashley?
gears are turning a little too fast right now.
Vashley, what's in your
Yes.
dowry?
Mines. With crystals.
What are the drugs made of? Isn't it just like tiny powdered crystals? What if the little crystals are actually real little crystals? Just speculation. I've got nothing to back this with.
The
They wouldn't-
person that is mainly tied to distributing said little crystals. The man with the funny girl name. It sort of adds up.
So, is it more than just a drug?
I mean, alright. When she did the absorption thing, she said if her eyes go black to get away, if her eyes go gold to touch her and help her absorb the power. But there was also mention of it exploding, which kind of sounds like the things we witnessed back at the party the first week of school.
Also, don't they say some of the side effects of it is you feel very drained afterwards?
What if this is this absorption thing, but refined? A little bit
And
more
they're
unchecked.
And they're distributing it to magical innate people?
Or people who are not magically innate but could use the boost.
Hmm.
Ardyn also mentioned that people who aren't magic, the after effects, the drain, is worse. So that checks out.
And I mean, and above game, you can OD on this, right?
That sounds like not being able to hold in the magic and exploding.
Or taking so much that it drains all of it from you all at once.
That too.
But why would someone that has no need to use it, why would they suffer the effects of it? Not saying that your mother did the drug, but how that part doesn't add up. Or is it just
Oh, my mother? I think it's
Yeah.
because where we're from, we naturally absorb all the magic around us in that area. If it's being stolen from there, then the people who had that as a resource naturally and who are more attuned, if we don't have that to pull from, then we just start losing life force. I mean, take me as an example. I couldn't even grow my hair outside of this place. And I might have only have been that okay because I'm half human. This is all just theory. We don't have anything really to back it up, but it's worth thinking about.
You guys hear the chime go off, signaling that morning classes will be starting soon. I believe the morning classes of the day are voice, cooking, and a couple others that you guys are not in.
It's Wednesday?
It's Wednesday. Cooking class. Nynzus, you have Gov. Sorry, you should
says-
have.
I was gonna say
You have
I have
government. Yeah.
astronomy and gov, but I don't know which one's in the morning.
Government is in the morning, and astronomy is at night.
Okay.
That's the night class, because
I know, but there's also like a magical telescope thing that can just show you the stars whenever. So you can have the space class whenever.
it is at night, and your government class is in the morning. So I'm looking at your guys' schedules. So morning classes, we got Vega for cooking, Dierdra for voice, Nynzus for gov, and Linkyn for cooking. I believe Vashley, you don't have a class till the afternoon. Yeah, you only have
And Lincoln has no class, right?
Linkyn has cooking.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, nice.
So yeah, Linkyn has cooking, and so does Vega.
Let me update that. I'm sorry, I don't have a class for you today.
Link, I didn't know you had an interest in cooking. I know you're a snack connoisseur, but
Everyone can cook.
yeah, but you're taking a class on it. Is that like an interest for you, or?
No, not precisely. It's just something to do. And besides, if I'm going to be going into Portal Worlds, I need to know how to make do with what I can get my hands on.
Okay. So what do you think you'll make today?
He just shrugs. I don't know. Probably another grilled cheese.
Well, I tell you what, I got voice class right after. That's why I'm eating kind of light now. You don't want to go singing on a heavy stomach. So, if you happen to make extra in cooking class, we're meeting up to go out and see that portal. I wouldn't mind trying some.
Okay. See what I can make.
All right. You see, like Samuel get up very, not. He doesn't seem upset. He just seems, again, he's being a little more quiet. He's like, "I shall see you in class. Stay beautiful."
Bye, Sam.
Paige goes like, "I should get going too. Sora is not happy when I'm late for brewing. I will catch you all later. Have a wonderful day." And she just heads out. Dante stands up. I honestly forgot what class Dante has today, but he has a class too, and we'll be heading up to the class as well. Hang on, I do have a list of all of the NPCs' classes. Where is it? I need that to know.
I have it. Hold on. You need Dante?
Dante has.
He's got history, theater,
He's got
sewing.
voice. He has voice with Dierdra today.
Okay.
Because he's in the theater program. So he's got voice with Dierdra. So Dante's just like, "You ready?"
Yeah. Let's go rock this.
He kind of just leans down and gives Vashley, with consent, a kiss before heading out. He's like, "Try not to be mean to anybody else. I think you've capped on the meanness with Ardyn."
Jesus, was it really that bad?
It wasn't that bad.
I look at Dante.
He makes the face of like, I can't disagree with her, but
Am I here? Sorry, everything froze for a second.
You're here.
Okay.
You're here. I swear you're here. But yes, everyone kind of gets up, or all of the NPCs get up and start to head to class. Vega, would you walk with Linkyn?
Yeah. She's still recovering, so she's not in her best head right now.
Okay. Eris has the class with you, so he gets up with you guys like, "I really hope we make something with lots and lots of sauce, and maybe possibly those French fries."
Protein's actually going to be better for you.
But when you eat the fries,
Maybe
it
some
soaks
carbs
up the
and stuff.
whole. Really? I always thought that the fries soaked up all of the bad.
I mean, fries is some of it, but like bread and meats and stuff is actually where it's at. You had some for breakfast, yes?
I had about 4 slices of bacon.
That'll help. Probably want to go for thicker cuts, though.
Good thing I'm going to cooking class.
Vega, you feeling okay?
I've had better days.
You need a little...
No. I'm
Alright then.
gonna hope for sugar.
Alright, as you all are heading out, just to check in, Ardyn,
Yes.
you hear a little tap at your window.
So
The
grab my
star.
sword before I go to the window, because I don't have 100% confirmation on who did it, but my pockets are a little bit lighter than they should be, so that means somebody's hands are where they shouldn't be. So I'm back to not trusting anyone. So I got the sword
I'm
on my
gone
back
for
as I'm
one
going to the window.
session.
Hey, that's your friend.
I didn't have my medication.
You gotta stop using that as an excuse.
That's why I pointed it out. I was like, she's just talking shit.
But yeah, Ardyn's mad
Like-
because he lost and not because someone's hands were in his pockets.
It was a magical world. Coins disappear all the time.
So do fingers.
And again, I that's why I didn't point it out. I was like, I actually don't know about the stealing, so
But
You
go over to the
stole
window with my sword.
money. Ugh.
Let me explain.
No, it's Ardyn's turn.
Let's move on.
Alright, Ardyn, you hear the small tap with sword in hand. You do see the star that had told you about Johnny just kind of floating there with a tray. And you just see like
How to
the
put
little
the sword back, and I'd open the window.
Hiya.
Can I help you? Do you need something?
Yes, I must deliver this to you. It's food.
From... Oh. Thank you.
Lots of eggs, bacon, sausage, fruit, and I snuck one of the special desserts from yesterday. We had a bunch left over, so it can taste like whatever you want it to. They're saving
Thank
them
you.
for dinner, but I snuck you one.
I appreciate that.
Also, Johnny said that you did talk to him and that you did not have my name, and I came. So my name's Claudia.
Okay. I will remember that. Thank you.
You look sad.
Oh, I'm just tired. I spent the morning in a magical world, overwhelmed, in a portal, to save someone's dog, who didn't need saving. So, bit overwhelmed.
You know, overwhelmed makes so much sense. I got overwhelmed the first time. I got stuck in the walls. There's just so much going on in there. I couldn't move. I went nonverbal and couldn't like adjust. Eventually, I found my way out.
But that's good. I'm glad you found your way out.
Only way out is through. That's what they said I should say, because I had to go through the whole castle to get out. But I got out. Lesson in that. I hope you feel better. Eat all your food.
I'll eat some of it.
Oh, I almost forgot. And you just see like reach back and like a letter just kind of materializes. That's for you.
Oh, the letter. Thank you. Not expecting any mail.
I just deliver things. Have a good day.
You too. Thank you.
And they start kind of just heads out.
I only eat the dessert, and it tastes like a chocolate cannoli.
I want chocolate.
And then I very nervously and like expecting it to explode, open the letter because I'm not expecting mail from anyone, so I don't believe that this is real or it's not a trap.
The letter only has your name on it. If you just want to open it to see if it's so you're gonna like that kind of open.
Yeah, if it doesn't explode, then I'll read it.
Okay. So as you're opening, it does not explode.
Okay, cool. Dealt with that in the past.
As you open the letter, unfold it, there is really only one short sentence written kind of in bold. Found you. No return post, no name, no PS, no from, just found you.
I pull out my crystal, and I do send a message to the group chat. Does anyone have a moment? If anyone doesn't have class, I could use some help.
Immediate response from Linkyn. What do you need?
Nothing important, just if anyone has a free moment. Nothing serious.
Hey, Vega, you can let them know I'm going to be running late. And Linkyn will turn around and start making his way back to his room.
There's that message where, like, there's typing, and it's just... I don't have class. Send.
I just replied to the both. I'm in my room.
I'll text. I'm heading into voice, and I've missed it a few times, so I probably shouldn't miss this one. But if it's serious, send me another text. I'll leave, no problem.
It's no big deal. Nothing to concern with. Just need some assistance.
Okay, keep me posted.
You get a emoji of a sun with sunglasses on.
I add that to my favorites.
It's the only one Ardyn has learned how to use, and he sends it in every situation, regardless if it fits.
All right.
I head to Ardyn's room.
All right. Linkyn and Vashley head over to Ardyn's room, and we will hold you guys there and come back to that. So the way we're gonna do the classes, since Linkyn is planning to arrive late, we'll do a cooking class at the end of this, and then we're gonna take our break. So it's not gonna be like a full lecture class the way I've been doing them, since it's 3. We're going to do kind of like pops. So, don't stress, I'm not going to hold you there for too long. Alright, but first we're gonna go with a voice class, meaning I gotta find that theater. There it is. Did I set it up? I did not. Because you're not there. I thought I had. It's fine. See, guys, I told you, should I keep working on this? And you said, no, take a break. I shouldn't have taken a break.
Who told you that? I should have been there.
That was
right back.
That was Patrick.
Me again.
and Anna. It's
Also,
fine.
Braca shouldn't be there either.
Thank you.
Unless it's an illusion.
I don't know where she's at. Okay. Thank you.
But we got to watch Robin Hood Men in Tights, so it was a good trade-off.
That was
It was a good trade-off.
Okay, hold on. I actually do know everyone who's here. Give me a second.
All right. As you're walking in, Dante's kind of telling Deirdre in a little bit more detail. It's like, essentially, we all were fine, right? We all, Ardyn did some crazy vines things. We were strapped to the bloody ground. We were fine. Then Levi shows up. He tries to help. And we would have been fine. Everyone seemed like they were going to be able to get out of the pool of the whirlpool. And then Arthas just flies past us. And I don't even know if the thought crossed her mind. Ardyn was the first one down the. No, not Ardyn. Who was the first one? I think it might have been Nynzus.
No, I was the last one.
You were the last one? Oh, so it was Ardyn. Ardyn was the first one down there. And she didn't realize that she could pull him in until we all landed. Everyone just chose to go after this, including I obviously was going to follow Vashley when she went in. And Nynzus was not going to stand there by himself. So we all jumped in to save Arthas, only to remember that Arthas could be called back.
I mean, understandable. That's understandable. I still don't see where, like, the big rift happened.
I honestly don't know. They were so far ahead of us in these blocks. I kept landing and falling. I actually kind of landed on the same block as Levi. I don't think I've ever been hugged that way in Hatred. It was a very small. It's a small platform.
Like, it did sound like he was trying to help you guys at first. Which
at first he freaked out because Calliope was Calliope and not Paige, so he knows now.
Mm-hmm.
And he was trying to demand answers from her. So I feel it was a bit more self-interested than it was altruistic. But nonetheless, he got stuck in there with us, and he wasn't exactly a hindrance. He didn't drop me. He kept the hug.
Well, baby steps, I guess. Listen, the whole point of us all being in this place is that eventually we got to get along, because we got to share this world. So I'm trying to meet in the middle. I'm not gonna drop my priorities when it comes to, like, human rights and shit, but little things maybe I can forgive, in the interest that they meet us halfway too.
I'm with you on the creature rights. I don't know if we call them human rights, since there are humans and then there are Fae.
Sorry.
No, you're
That's
fine.
what we call them back home.
I figured, because
I didn't know I wasn't human until I got here.
Really? Not to ask a prime question.
We don't have fawns. I thought I was just weird. Also, my best friend is called Mothman, so I thought I was just a dear girl. So I still thought that I was human, like he's human, but I guess maybe he's not in the same way everybody defines things here. Also, I was homeschooled, so it wasn't like I got a whole lot of experience outside.
Homeschooling. I know that. Horrible. Was your tutor a bastard? Because mine was. Wanted to punch him.
Oh, I didn't have a tutor. My Meemaw, my grandmother, taught me at the kitchen table.
Your family willingly spend time with you and help with your education.
Yeah. A lot of kids back home. It's not like even a rich people person thing necessarily. It's just I couldn't go to regular school because I got picked on. So Meemaw taught me at home. Which is why I'm not too smart on some things, but I'm good at others.
To remind my friend, as you are to not speak of my friend in such manner, you are very smart.
Thanks, but I meant like I'm not so good at numbers. And that's a fact.
I don't think anyone's
But I'm very
really
good at other
those.
things.
I don't think anyone is actually good at numbers.
Nynzus is really good at numbers. Prodigy, even.
Yes, and he lacks in other ways.
Well, we all have our strengths.
Yes. Apparently mine is being a bastard.
No, remember the whole friends thing? Don't talk about my friend that way. No.
Oh,
yours, I think, is how huge your heart is. Huge. massive golden heart, you. So
You
don't
just see.
talk. Never call my friend a bastard again.
I shan't. You know what? Never mind. Do you know what song you're going to sing for the practice auditions?
I've been thinking about a couple. Maybe Nature Boy? I'm not sure.
So, have you sung that one for us? I don't think I've heard that one. It sounds nice.
It's pretty good. It's been by a few people, but I think my personal favorite was the cover by Bowie. Above Table. I won't be singing today.
You're good.
Woke up real early. But it's Nature Boy. It's about there was a boy, very strange and tragic boy, and that he wandered very far. And what he learned was that to love and be loved is the greatest thing. It's one of my favorite songs. It was a lullaby when I was little. One of the things Dad used to sing to me before he had to go back to touring all the time.
Yes, right. You've mentioned your father's a musician.
Hmm? Yeah. He's actually a comedy musician. He writes funny songs and parodies of other people's music.
Isn't that like
And
the artist you showed us with the hair?
yeah, Weird Al, kinda. He's circled around him before. Not quite as big as Weird Al, but he's getting there. Took a picture with some famous people and sent it to me, so I guess he's doing pretty good right now.
Someday I'm going to ask why when you speak of your father you sound strained. Doesn't have to be now. One day I might ask.
Complicated,
Figured.
but yeah, you can ask. You can ask.
Good to know. As he kind of like turns and you see Professor Alicia walk out, and her usual kind of like bravado is like, "Everyone, please gather up on the stage. We are going to have some fun with your audition songs. I really would like to hear them. That's the fun. I want to hear you all sing, and then I can tell you how we can make it better." Everyone just kind of gets up. You hear like this weird, like audible groan, like. Ugh. Dante's like, I'm not a bad singer, but that woman frightens me.
Listen, any criticism she gives, it's just in the interest of making you better. You could be the best singer in the world, and if she's still critiquing you, it just means you've got room for improvement, not that you're bad. Am I also shitting my pants? Yes, but if I tell myself this over and over again, maybe the nerves will go away before I hit the stage.
All right, shake it. Okay. You hear everybody kind of like just doing little sounds, warming up their voice. He's like, scales for warm up, go. And she conjures up a little, I forgot what they're called. My brain is not working.
Arpeggio?
Is that what they're called?
He's talking about the stick.
The stick.
Oh, the conductor's wand.
Thank you.
The baton.
Baton, yeah.
Isn't that the march? Okay, you know what? The conductor's stick. We'll
Two different styles of baton.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. The person in the front with the stick, she kind of conjures one up, and she kind of leads the scale, which is kind of go up and down. You do the tongue twisters. You do the siren. I don't know if you've ever had to do that one, but that one was weird but fun. For my,
I do like that one too. You're kind of impersonating R2D2.
Yeah. Once everybody's warmed up, she kind of just goes down the line. You hear Alana give a beautiful rendition of what you recognize as a kind of differently worded, what is it called? On My Own, sorry. I was trying to remember the name of the song. On My Own. Only the words are a little different as you hear them. You're like, that's strange. But even with that beautiful rendition, Alyssa was like, too breathy. You're kind of pushing out that note, and I'm hearing a slight little hiss of breath as you're shooting. You need to make sure you take your breath before you start the note, and don't exhale too harshly on the note. Hold, remember, control the airflow, and you will control the note. Dante's just like, not even Alana, our best one, can escape her.
Yeah, but I do gotta add, there was a lot of character. Even with the breathiness, I mean, considering that the character that she's singing for is currently walking around in the rain, just kind of feeling down about herself, maybe a little breathy could be a good artistic interpretation.
Like I said, she frightens me. He kind of keeps going down. Peter does a very basic, kind of rudimentary four-line song. Keep practicing improvements. Your breath control is good. There's very little fluctuation on the notes, and there is a fluctuation somewhere in the middle of that. Make sure you're actually dropping into the note and going up. Don't just sing it straight. And she walks over to Dierdra. And I will just have you roll a performance.
Yeah, no worries.
Good.
I will say, to describe how I would imagine her singing it, is because it's a stage performance, she kind of goes into a more jazz version of it, where she's rounding out her vowels a little bit more, putting a little bit more vibrato here and there. Now let's roll them bones and see how well it goes. Well, that'll be a 26.
You're able to sing as she kind of watches you. You see that it's not that she's watching to find a mistake. She is actually listening to your song, sometimes like a little bit separate from who's singing it. She's just listening to the voice. She kind of like closes her eyes, looks down, kind of following. As you finish. Marvelous. Beautiful. There was a slight little mispronunciation that threw me on the last line of Nature Boy, but I think that was just the strain of the song itself, since you went with a bit more of a livelier version, or not lively, but very, very smooth. So longer notes. I do think you did wonderful. It's just that slight variation where you have to switch from one word to the other. There's that little tongue twister. I am terrible with them, so I completely understand. But other than that, you did beautiful.
Thank you. I'll try and be a little bit better. As you know, my accent does get in the way at times. But thanks.
If you ever want to do accent lessons, the acting teacher Anakin, he does a lot of accent classes off the hours, usually sometime around, like usually somewhere like in the middle of the week. He'll have like a class in the afternoon, like in the evening afternoon, to learn different accents. If you ever want to learn other accents.
Oh yeah, no, I'd be interested in that. That sounds great.
Wonderful. That's how I've learned so many of mine. So many that they blend. Be wary of that. I once learned something called Creole. Never trying that again.
Oh, yeah, that's an interesting one.
Yeah. Not for my tongue. I couldn't get it to move in that way. Ah, Dante. He was like...
Guidance. Or what is it I have? Bolster. I'm giving
no,
them...
no,
not
no, there's guidance here.
I'm
it's
trying
bolster.
to find it. Bard Inspiration. That's
Bardic
what I wanted.
Inspiration.
Listen, it's been a minute, and I had the other system in my head.
You're good.
It was like, guidance is the right one. It was
No,
like, well,
and
that's not what you
not
have
for
right
me.
now. No.
Okay. What is that one? A D6?
I have a D8.
D8? Oh. D8. Alright, let's see how well you do, sir. You know what? I got an 8 and an 8.
Listen, that brings him above passing.
That got him to the 16. So, 15. He sang, not something rudimentary. He sang what sounded kind of like a lullaby. And as you're hearing the kind of the end of it, you just hear the Iora, Iora, Iora por él. As the song kind of like fizzles down. Just like, you lost the confidence right at the end, but you were doing very well. However, this is a primarily sung, but you chose a note that was a female-led note, so maybe that might have been the strain right at the top of those top notes. So try and drop it an octave, and it might work better for you. But other than that, in the range that is your range, you did fantastic. It's just you were pushing a little higher into what is soprano for women, and I do not think that you're a tenor, but you're not a soprano. It's a very different bracket when it comes to high note. And then is it? Of course, I will drop that octave. He kind of leans over. Was I singing like a girl? Not a bad thing, but like, was I trying to sound?
No. You did sound. They call it falsetto back where I'm come from. Maybe it's different here. But no, you kind of sounded like Ricky Valley from the, from a group way back in the day. He was famous for his high notes. I mean, I liked it.
I tried. It was my sister's favorite song. I thought it'd be a good try. I will try it the way she says, but if I don't like it, maybe I can just work on those high notes. I mean, there's no one saying I can't hit them.
I think you could. I tell you what, come over sometime. You and Vashley and I can listen to some vinyls of some of the more falsetto singers. Sometimes it helps me. I don't read music too good, but I can hear things and I can learn by ear. So maybe it'll help you.
Thank you. I wonder, do you wake up with the crown of the perfect person?
Oh, hell no. You've seen my love life. Far from perfect.
He sneaks a peek over at Nevin, who is standing kind of off with Samuel, who is chatting his ear off. Well, Nevin looks a little out of it, just trying to like listen and not like really engage too much. If it makes you feel
I'm
any
trying
better.
to keep my distance.
I would definitely keep your distance. I did speak with him earlier. He seems troubled. So I've sicked Samuel on him.
Are you sure that's going to help? I mean, I love Samuel, but...
If there's one thing that Samuel does well, is get information. He's actually also very good at advice giving. You just have to catch him on a advice giving mood.
Fair. Listen, as long as somebody's helping him.
You see Emily start to sing a Green Day song. She does well. Alessa's like,
Which one?
She you know what? Let me roll. Do I do Dookie or do I do American Idiot? Odds or evens? Odds, American Idiot, evens, Dookie. Evens, Dookie. I'm gonna go with my daughter's favorite that I just freaking forgot the name of. But I'll think of it later. I'll put it in the chat and I'll mention it later.
As a Jesus of Suburbia or something like that?
No. Oh, what was her favorite one that she puts in the car every day now?
She.
Huh?
She.
No.
She's a good one.
That is a good one. I have that one I've heard, but I haven't. It's not that one. I'll think of it later. But she does kind of sing out a song from that album. She gets her criticism, and the class kind of just goes like that before eventually the time runs out and everyone is just kind of let out. Dante looks over. I'm gonna go and assist a little with Nevin. His song didn't go well. He seemed oddly angry.
Yeah, I'm starting to think maybe I should have skipped class today and just gave him some space.
You can't let someone keep you from your lessons. I don't know what happened. You don't have to tell me. It's fine. I understand shit happens. But you are your own person. You have your own life. And he is his own person and his own life. And he needs to handle his shit. And that's why he has other friends who can handle him. You do not have to worry.
I'm trying not to. All right. Go help. I've got a portal to go check out, I think. We'll see.
Right. As you head out, we go back in time. We're gonna move this one over to Nynzus, and given the conversation that's happening, I'm gonna do the conversation before we do cooking class in case Linkyn is able to make it. So cooking class will be after the break, just given how we've structured this. All right, Nynzus. I'm pretty sure I set up your class because it was in one of the older classrooms. Please tell me I got it. I did. Okay. It's sorry, my brain went blank. You walk into class and you see Paige kind of just wave you over.
So as I get to class, I'm still deep in thought. Trying to put a lot of things together. The wheels are still turning, so you're gonna have to wave me down, like, hey.
Hello. Gaia to Nin. Gaia to Nin.
Sorry. Yeah. Just got a lot on my mind. I don't know. There's something. I don't know. It's like on the tip of my tongue, but I can't quite put it together yet. There's something here that I'm not seeing.
Concerning?
Everything, I guess. It's just so many more things are connected and intertwined, and I know it seems like a mess, but I don't know. I feel like I'm so close to having it organized. I'm just missing something. And I feel like it's right here.
Alchemy is a difficult thing to go through to figure out. So another more, I guess, more intricate forms of spellcasting. Makes sense that you're confused. Wouldn't be too hard on yourself about it. But do you think you have all the pieces? Or do you think you're missing a piece?
Pretty sure I'm missing something. But I don't know what. And the more pieces we uncover, the more complicated everything seems to get. And yet, under all of it, there's got to be something. Something so simple that we're missing. It all makes too much sense.
Sometimes things make sense because they're supposed to. Maybe you're right. Maybe you almost cracked the code or unlocked the secret. We can go over your notes again after class if you wish. I know that I'm not as knowledgeable as the last person that you would study with, but I like to think that I'm pretty smart, maybe not book smart, and there's also the possibility that you can ask one of the best spellcasters in the school.
No, you're right. You're right. A fresh pair of eyes is probably exactly what we need. And who would you say is the best spellcaster in the school?
It's definitely between Reyna and Elaine. Reyna's a good battlecaster. I've seen what she can do. Elaine's more methodical, more scholar, more knowledge.
did do that channeling with the crystal.
Yeah, I saw that. It's wild. We're not allowed to channel magic in Onyx. Oh, I don't know how it is in your part of Onyx, but we're not allowed to do it near the capital.
I was always warned of how dangerous they were, so we had smaller crystals, as my job involves channeling some bits of magic, but never the amount that Elaine has in that crystal. I was
Well,
always warned of how dangerous they were. It amazes me that she even has something.
well, she's a Ramiel. One of the oldest. No, she's one of the older families. Not as old as the Talons of the Tavols, but there's a family of wizards. All of them. Every single person ever born to that family became a wizard. Which is strange because they have innate magic, but they won't use it until they've studied. She's probably more powerful than she looks.
Smart. Something
Hey.
that powerful can be dangerous.
Yes. Yes, it can. You could burn out. As she says that, Osiris walks in front of the class holding a very large kind of, possibly a thermos, and he's just kind of drinking. I don't really know how I got roped into this. I'll be very honest with you. But they don't have anyone to teach government, and Amelie is busy and is dealing with stuff, so you get me. This is a very small class. Do any of you even care that much about government? I'm not trying to be a bad person. Everybody read chapters, whatever. What was the last chapter you left on? Read the chapters. I need to look at this lesson plan. I was asked to do this morning because Amelie is busy. So read the last chapter you were on. Reread that.
So he's preoccupied. He's not paying attention.
No. He's looking through like the papers of the lesson plan and he's just like, what the laws, bylaws, county ordinance. We have county ordinances?
I'm gonna go talk to Elaine. Paige, I'll be back. Or you can accompany me if you like, but
No, just go. That way, if one of us
I
is
need
at the
to
desk,
speak
maybe
with
he won't
Elaine.
notice.
Thanks. Just cover for me if anything, okay?
No worries. I don't think he's going to look up anytime soon, but let me see if I can distract him more. As you walk over to speak with Elaine, who is kind of just sat there. Oh, hi, Nan. I read the whole book.
Yeah, as did I. It was quite a dense read, but rather boring if you ask me.
Government usually is, but when you're a noble...
Yeah, or for me when you work for nobles. But listen, I had a question about earlier in the lunchroom.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed you were channeling magic. It seemed like rather large amount.
My mother is quite powerful, and she packs a punch. It's my mother's energy in the crystal.
Right. And I know that, you and your family are talented wizards and sorcerers and the like, and I just... What is it like?
To channel?
Not just to channel, but to channel that much.
I used to practice when I was at home. I'd taken in more than I took in today. I've just really out of practice. It feels like you're on fire at first. It feels very, very, very like white hot. and eventually, once it gets all over you, you settle in, and you can kind of feel the flow. But when that warmth grows hot, that's when I need help to channel.
And before you start channeling,
Mm-hmm.
do you know if your eyes will go golden or go black?
No, it's a risk you take every time. That's why I had them there this morning. Usually it was my mom. I've seen eyes go black once, and that was to my sister. Nesta did not have a good time.
What determines if your eyes go black?
How much power you take in. If you are no longer able to contain all of that inside you, it's going to burst out. Whilst your eyes are golden, you are channeling. But if you take in too much, your body can't withstand it. Explosion.
Can you channel your magic into other objects?
If the object is receptive, yes.
Is it only crystals that are receptive, or are there...
Crystals are a really good conductor, but magic items, plants, really good if you're able to channel in and through a plant. Life forces are an interesting one. Essentially, you can channel any magical item. If you pull the magic from the item, you can push it back in, but the problem is that you're tethered, and when you're tethered to the item, that's when things can go wonky. So I wouldn't just pick any item. But crystals are just the safest option because essentially most of them are meant to be conductors. The types that I have they're not full crystals. They're like kind of like second, third, fourth generation type crystals, not born of the mines. If one were to channel magic into a crystal from the mines, that's almost guaranteed to go poof.
What's wrong with the ones from the mines?
Raw, unfeathered wild magic that grows directly from the vines below. It is a lot of energy that is very unpredictable. I know my mother's energy. I know how to handle it. I've dealt with it before, but some of the mines and some of the crystals around, they're heavy.
What if you could contain the energy within?
Contain the energy from a crystal? You must have.
Or what if you could push energy into them? What if you could predict it?
What if you could predict how you will take in the magic? Unless you felt it before, it's very difficult to predict. But anything's possible. Difficult doesn't mean impossible.
And with that kind of power.
Then are you okay? This is all hypothetical, right? You know, for science?
Hope so.
Okay.
I really hope so.
I wouldn't recommend testing out a fully formed crystal from a mine in a crowded area if you're ever going to attempt it. I'm not saying that you should, but if you do, just make sure you're in an open area.
Noted.
Osiris looks up. Did you finish reading your chapter? Yes, I did. Ferdinand?
Yeah, hold on. Let me do Oh yeah. I quote something.
Nat 20.
I start quoting a paragraph.
Out of all things to freaking quote a nat 20
Yes.
for, hang on. Do I have anything written you can quote? Sometimes I do. Yeah, I did have something for you to say, but it's very simple. It's outside of a written will, the next of kin will be named as inheritor. It's something crazy. Which you guys were on inheritance law.
You know, I've had to read the chapter on inheritance law multiple times. It's kind of my bread and butter back home.
Okay, well, sit down. I'm gonna give this lesson now. I'm not an orator, so if one of you laughs, giggles, throws anything, I will quickly become the combat teacher again. Is that understood? Okay. Inheritance law.
As he starts on my way before I go, I'm gonna just quickly ask Elaine, it's like, will you change pistols with me? Sigils with me? Just in case I have any more questions.
Yeah, of course. Here. And she just kind of taps yours, and you see her sigil light up, and then yours lights up on hers. Cool. Let me know. I'm always down for experiments.
God, I wish I wasn't so lost in thought. I'm going to return to my seat.
All right. As you go
Thank
back.
you for this. More helpful than you know.
Happy to help. You see Rada kind of lean over, and she's just like, As you head back, Paige is kind of just sat there laughing. Okay, look, I know that I'm a princess in disguise, and I'm a dragonborn, and we're adults, and we're at school, but why does the word duty always make me laugh? You didn't even catch that I changed my accent. I was trying to sound like Dierdra.
I'm sorry, I was distracted by the fact that you said duty.
And with that, class continues on, and Osiris gives a terrible lecture on inheritance law that nobody in the class needed since they kind of already read the chapter. He just raised it verbatim. As we move over to the boys' suite. That is the wrong boys' suite. That's the old one. My bad. There we go. Right. Ardyn just somewhere in there. Vashley and Linkyn. I'm going to put you guys kind of like in the hallway meeting as you get to Ardyn's class. Because like I said, we're going back in time. The same hour passes.
You want to go in there first. He's probably not too thrilled that I'm here, so I'll let you go in first.
Hearing what I heard back at the conversation over breakfast, it's probably best I at the very least unlock the door.
Yes.
And Linkyn just pushes the door open and heads on inside to find Ardyn.
I'm actually not in the main area. I am in my room. Like my private.
Immediate looking around, doesn't see Ardyn, just makes his way over to his door. Ard, you doing all right in there?
After like a moment, the door creaks open, but it doesn't fully open because I still got all my like latch locks put in there, and like I'm peeking through. Is it just you?
Well, I will be honest with you. Vash apparently also has some concern for you. So she came by. If you want, I can turn her away.
Oh, get in.
All right. I will turn back and signal for Vashley to step on his side.
and put us in.
You
Ardyn's room.
hear. I don't think Vash would have ever heard this before, but you hear what sounds to be about 20 locks being unlatched in rapid succession. And Ardyn's door kind of creeps open, and you've never seen Ardyn's room, but Linkyn, I assume, would have seen at least a little bit of it. It's usually pretty, like, not like a mess, but it's never, like, spotless. I've pushed, like, bookshelves up to be ready to make makeshift barriers. The window is only partially visible, where you can see that I've made, like, a little lookout post to keep, like, peeking out of it. And in the center of the floor is the letter. As soon as you two get in, I do shut the door right behind you. Like, you don't see me as you step through. I'm behind the door, and I shut the door.
I think I point towards the obvious scrap of paper and go, I believe that's not meant to be a decor statement.
Shelby.
That's the guy that a lot of you folks are concerned about, right?
He's the one that sent men to kill me.
Got it. Okay. I will lean over, pick up the paper, look it over, detect good and evil, a bunch of different stuff.
Magical ink. It's the paper itself. It doesn't seem to hold anything outside of the usual bits of magic this world carries. There's nothing inherently evil about it, but you're not getting exactly good from it either.
Is there any purpose to the ink other than just being legible writing?
It's clear that it's very clear that it was put on by someone with the wave of their hand as opposed to the stroke of a pen. But other than that, no.
Okay. I will make sure to turn around so that Vashley can at the very least get a good eyeful.
All it says is found you.
Does the paper and the ink match the one that Dante got from Ambrose?
That's a good one. I'll have you roll for that, though. He had protection. He
what
had
am
the
I-
good and evil thing, so I just give information. You have to roll.
What would that be?
Investigation.
Evil detected.
That would be an investigation for sure.
10.
I've been giving 10 as a thing lately because for something it does feel like the paper from the letter that Ambrose sent. Yes.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Oh. Anyways.
Spent weeks and weeks running from this man and his people. Not closing my eyes for more than an hour. Here or there to get sleep. Paranoid that when I would woke up I would have a blade to my throat or not wake up at all. I finally felt at least a little safe here. Now he's just toying with me.
I don't want to sugarcoat anything, since we're on rocky terms anyway. Shelby already had one person in the school. He may still have other ones, and they relate it back to him.
Yes, I will also be real with you. Yeah, going off of the fact that this place has been infiltrated by people with nefarious goals in mind, the people who have told you that this place is safe are selling you snake oil.
Trust me, I know that to a certain extent. I was one of those people who got into this school.
Right.
Have you seen anybody that you've maybe in passing saw when you were with Shelby, or names that ring bells?
No, I didn't work with too many people. That was kind of the whole point of being a spy, is you
There's
typically don't mingle with your coworkers.
there's also the possibility that if people are here spying on him, they could also be under disguise or be agents that we or yourselves have no real clue about. So there's that to consider.
It'll be bad enough that he's toying with me. He sends me a letter. Things from my pockets are disappearing.
Ardyn, who delivered this letter to you?
What the stars?
Okay. We'll have to go
Claudia,
question them.
I believe. He brought me food because I didn't go to breakfast.
You had your sugars?
I ate a little dessert that she brought, and then she handed me the letter, and I haven't been able to stomach anything else since.
Well, all right then. This is something that I would greatly consider talking with the rest of the group about. Unless you feel like you can't trust any of them.
I don't know who I can trust.
While that does hurt my feelings, I'm not going to take it personally.
Not a slight against you, it's just...
To be fair,
It's more of a me thing. When you
given
work around people that you're never supposed to trust anyone around you,
that's true. And to be
you
fair,
kind
with
of
my
get
given
used to
backstory, I
looking.
probably would be like the perfect spy. But I mean, I would give you my word I'm not, but
I don't think anyone in this group in our group would be a turncoat or steal from me or anything of that sort. I do trust you all on that front.
right. And if someone did happen to do it, perhaps it is merely up to the point of simply borrowing, and they could get it back to you at some point or another. I've heard tales of rogues slipping their hands into the pockets of their friends, and sometimes it's to return it either in the same condition or in something better. So,
I would just prefer that if anyone needs my things, they ask me.
is there something in particular that's missing?
This was recent, the coins from earlier.
From the portal world that you guys went to without me.
Yes, we collected coins. I've had 9, only have 7 now.
Let's see. Are
All
they
of mine are gone. And it was a weird stuff happened there.
Linkyn doesn't have the misplaced faith in order to question that, so you get away with that one.
It, my head wasn't on straight in there because in Magic World, you know how I do with those situations.
Of course.
Puts
You
me on
didn't
edge.
throw up. You got to give it that. You didn't throw up.
I threw up
It's a
multiple
spell.
times afterwards.
Oh, okay.
At least 6 on the way back to the room.
I
Well,
appreciate it.
we
Coming
didn't
from
see
you.
that, so as far as we know, you didn't throw up.
I just told you that I threw up.
I appreciate your honesty. Do you need any again, little sparkle fingers?
No.
That's fair. Well,
You don't
we
think it was Levi, do you?
stealing from you?
We walked and had a little bit of a heart-to-heart. I thought we had maybe become friends after the portal. At least the beginnings of a friendship.
I don't think that guy is the thievery flavor of person, so I think you're good on that part.
I don't either, but that's just the only other person I've been around. He wanted to spend more time with me alone, doing some sparring if I ever had the free time.
Well, all right.
I
Then
thought
I
we were
wouldn't.
Maybe that was just a ploy to get me out of sight of others, so you could.
Going by everything, Levi would be the too obvious of choice. Because we all are already kind of questioning him, so I doubt one of us would really leave you alone with him. For fear of...
Well, you already did. We walked earlier after the portal.
Well, if he
We
was going to
walked and
off
talked
you,
for like
wouldn't he have
15
offed you
minutes.
then?
Seem to forget who we are talking about in the grand scheme of things. Shelby likes to play with his food.
Hence
He
why
likes to
he
see it
sent you...
squirm.
Hence why he sent you this letter.
Yes, but now I can't help but go back to looking over my shoulder every 5 seconds.
So, Ardyn, which I would ask you, what problem is most concerning to you? The fact that the Shelby guy has sent you this message and that you might be in potential danger, or is it things that are going missing from you? Or do you think they're related?
I think I don't know, to be honest. My main concern is I don't know if it's safe for people around me.
Tell you what, for one thing, my little sibs were very fond of like these detective games that they would get. It's entirely possible we can narrow down the list of suspects if you can tell me when you got these items and when they went missing and who you interacted with during that time, or knowledge of people who could have been around.
Well, the coins, I did acquire them this morning. We were in the
Okay.
portal. I made it to the other side, had the coins, put them in my bag,
Okay.
and sat down to polish my sword because it calms me down when I'm overwhelmed.
Okay.
And when we got out, and I got back to the room, I was counting through seeing all my things in order, and I was down to 7 out of the 9 that I had previously collected. And in that time, the only people that I had been around was Vashley, Levi, and
Okay.
I would struggle to think that Vashley would steal from me. If that were the case, I would be heavily disappointed. I know we kind of argued, but that is a step too far.
Well, there is a conspicuous, awkward pause from Linkyn.
But that only leaves Levi or an unseen figure.
Well, I would say this. It sounds like you had mostly friends around you. And if your friends who are on the suspect list did happen to take these coins and you were to want them back, I think the best thing that they could do is just present them, come forward, be honest about it, and apologize. And then go from there. If it did happen to be Levi, I'm afraid the same circumstances would apply. And if there is another party, I feel like it would be hard to point at someone who wasn't within this space to have the knowledge about the coins in the first place. So that would be rather difficult. But we can start from there. Vashley, not a judge against your character or anything like that. By any chance, did you happen to take these coins from Ardyn?
I had coins and they're gone too.
You did say that they were gone. Do you know who might have taken them from you?
No, like I said, that was a weird portal, so I don't know what was going on.
Okay.
Can I roll an insight because I'm paranoid of everybody right now?
Yes, please roll an insight. And
I am,
Vashley, you're gonna have to start rolling
I have
deception
no
for
coins.
this. You have to start rolling deception
I have
for
no
these.
coins. I have no coins.
You said you had no idea where they went.
As an
No, I
arbiter,
say I have no coins. I have none of my coins.
I
As
rolled
an
a
arbiter of
19 on
peace.
insight.
I rolled a 21 on my insight.
Roll your deception. Try to, if you can beat his 21. Unfortunately, you did
I have no coins.
But yes, it's obvious Vashley is telling the truth when she says she has no coins.
Mm-hmm.
But it's something about what she's not saying.
Well,
No coins. And what? Ashley, did you
Took your
take
damn
coins?
coins.
I see.
I see.
It was the only way for us to get out. And you were on some high horse. And I just put the coins in the slot. And we all magically got out.
I was having a emotional breakdown because I was in a situation in which my body does not react in a normal way. I was overwhelmed, out of my element, and you chose to take instead of talk. That is fine.
Okay, now.
So,
You want to talk about emotional breakdowns?
No, I don't. Did you get your pills?
it seems like this space the both of you went to had a profound effect on both. The scissors were made, but I would like to ask the both of you, can you genuinely not look at the other person and think maybe there is a bridge to be built here to try to fix things now?
No, I don't need Vashley. Not in the slightest.
Okay.
Have I lost trust? Oh, of course. They put their hands in my pocket and took my possessions.
Understandable.
First it's a coin. What's next? I've been in this line of work before. I didn't expect trust when I came in here. I lied to all of you. I don't expect the trust to ever been returned. But
Valid perspective.
there's a difference between not trusting me and stealing.
Bash?
I wasn't upset about losing a competition. I was upset because I was in a world in which... I'm sorry, I'm not good with magic. It overwhelms me. Should I have been in better control of my emotions? Yes. And Bash, I apologize for that, but I don't know. And now this. I think I need a lot of air.
She pulls out of her pocket a Kit Kat bar. Opens it up. Breaks it in half. And hands Ardyn one half.
Is this?
Called a Kit Kat bar. And I'm breaking you off a piece. Half for you, half for me. We don't have to be friends in this matter, but we can be partners in this matter. There's a common problem we both have.
Steve Ash, that's what you don't get. I've wanted to be friends. I got a damned book to try to be friends.
We're just in that complicated stage.
At the very least, the both of you are talking about it.
There was, trying to relate everything, something that I borrowed from Dierdra. There was this, well, they're like books, but they're thin and they're just pictures with words. And there was this one, it was called Spider-Man. See, there's this character Spider-Man, but then there's this other character named Venom. They don't like each other at the beginning. But then came another problem, and they put their squabbles behind them. And they have an on-again, off-again relationship, but it's kind of that, it's there, but they work together when need be. I'll be your Venom if you be my Spider-Man.
Can't even say sorry for stealing from me.
That actually would.
You can't
It is
even.
hard.
You are finding
Like,
another
I
hoop to
understand
jump through.
the kick out thing could have been seen as like an olive branch, but like, sorry.
You know what? You know what? Fine. Bye.
Do you leave or did you say bye? It kind of broke up.
She
with
said
me.
bye. She left.
Okay. All right. Girly pop. All right. Vashley kind of leaves in a bit of a, huff, leaving Ardyn and Linkyn in the room.
From what I've learned about these nobles is that there's just so much rope. You're probably going to have to give her some time. But that doesn't mean that you can just, or need to just forget. It's up to you to forgive on your own terms. But that being
Well, I'm
said,
sorry for my hand in your pocket. Can't even get that. I dove into a fucking portal to save her dog. Because she forgot. But no. So now I have to worry about that, and I have to worry about this.
Ardyn, that is I don't know appropriate analogy for this. I don't understand the whole Spider-Man thing. Is that like the Aardvarkian or something like that? But in any case, for this other thing, like I said, it probably is a good idea to maybe talk about it with, I would say, people that it would direly trust. As much as I want to say with our group, there's also the possibility that loose lips. I'm not sure the metaphor will work here, but
I trust Nynzus, I trust Dierdra, I trust Vega, I trust you. I trusted Vashley.
no.
I don't have anyone else here. I don't have anyone else anywhere. This is what I have. It begins and ends here, my circle.
Well, if you'd rather I talk to them and try to keep things on the down low, I can do so. If you want to stay here and barricade your walls and windows, that being said, if you'd rather stick by my side, I can skip classes all day. I'm concerned more about your well-being than whatever grade system they have here.
What is it they say? live and let live. I don't care anymore. I'm done hiding. I'm done trying to fit in, to make friends.
Then again,
I'm here
making
to get
friends?
stronger.
Okay. And hey, same thing here.
If I make friends along the way, so be it.
That's the way I see it. You don't have to fit in. You just gotta be you. Because if you have to fit in with these folks, no offense, you might not like what comes out the other side. Stay true to yourself. Get stronger. You owe it to you. Even if I fall by the wayside, I'd rather you be you.
You can let the others know if you'd like. I think, I don't think I'm in the right mind to say anything to anyone right now.
Okay. Do you want to go hang out somewhere?
No, you go to your class. I'll be alright. I'll figure something out.
Okay. Make sure to check that 20th latch. It's a little squeaky.
The more I look at them, the more I realize it's not going to stop anything. If anyone is breaking in here to kill me, they are going to be stronger than the last mages.
To be fair, yeah,
because I
there's
did.
been so many
I mean,
break-ins.
Well, going off of the previous people he sent to me, it started off as some simple, regular Joe Schmoes, and then some armed guards, and then mages, and pretty sure I left 2 of the mages bleeding out on a rooftop.
Oh, well. Tell you what.
So, if the mages didn't work, I can only imagine that the next assassin is going to be more capable.
Refined.
And I don't think that an elite magic assassin is going to be stopped by 20 padlocks.
True. Although I hear those spells take an awful lot of juice in order to get through. Should you happen to recognize anyone that is clearly not on your side, and I happen to be nearby, point them out, we'll put them on their ass. And if we don't, I go down swinging. Got limited time anyways.
On that, I think is a really good place for our break. So just give us a bit, guys. We'll be right back.
There comes a soldier who carries a mighty sword. He will tear your city down. Olay, olay, olay. Olay, 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 olay. He will tear your city down. Olay, olay, olay.
Thank you for giving us our bio breaks. We need them. I took my cup to get water and I never came back with the water. This is something that happens. I can't ever seem to remember to take the cup, get the water, and bring it back. That just never happens, no matter what I do. All right. Vashley,
Yes.
as you're leaving Ardyn's room, or the boys' rooms, head down the corridors. It's class time. Not a lot of people in the halls. Oh, here, let me use the map. Not a lot of people in the halls. It's eerily calm. You know that all your friends are in classes. So you have a moment by yourself.
I pull out my crystal and I angrily text Nathaniel.
Would you like to keep secret what you have texted?
All it will say is Elric Village.
Gotcha.
And then I immediately close the crystal and turn it off.
Sounds good.
And I make my way towards Elric Village.
Right. I'm going to amend what you said to the woods outside of Elric Village.
Okay.
And with that, Dierdra, you're coming out of class, pretty chill. Between you and Alana, you got the best, or the least amount of criticism out of everybody in class. Dante is still trying to practice that high note. Jeez, you can't do that.
You gotta move it to your head voice. You're still singing down here. High notes come from right around here, and if you hold it in your head voice, you can hit higher notes.
He starts scratching his face. But he does manage to get one tiny, slight, messy whistle note. That was
Not bad, not bad.
something?
Yeah, no, it was on key. You just need to sustain it. So you have it in you.
That hurt. That hurt a lot. Is
Mm.
that... Is it...
So, I hate to say it, and it's one of the reasons why I've been kind of cutting down on it too. You can't drink alcohol as much. Warm tea, water. Alcohol messes up your voice.
What if it's in my coffee?
Coffee's actually bad for it too. Caffeine is bad.
What?
Yeah, caffeine fucks up your voice, and you got to take care of it now because after the age of 35, your voice starts to degrade.
Does that work the same for Fae?
It might not be the same for Fae.
I don't even think it would work that way for you.
I don't know. That's just what I heard growing up. But either way, the better you take care of your voice now, the longer that it lasts.
Yeah, that makes sense. And I like the idea of warm tea.
Mm-hmm. Or even just lemon and water.
No, I think I'll go with the tea. I'm very fond of mint, chamomile, and this one strange one that the fairies make.
I'll have to try that.
Apple sugar.
Apple sugar. Okay, I'll have to try some apple sugar. But yeah, basically, the less grating things, the less stimulants you put on your vocal cords, the more control you have over them, the less they degrade. I have some spray you can put on the back of your throat. Might actually help.
He's just like, I'll take it.
I just fish it out of my bag. I've got a few at home.
You find your spray. You kind of just cat.
Oh, no, it does not taste good.
Oh.
But it helps.
Got it. Is that Linkyn? I see tall and blonde. Ah.
Yeah, that's Link. Ardyn's with him, too. Oh, I don't like the look on Ardyn's face. Yeah, I'm gonna go see what's going on there. And I just have this feeling in my gut. Maybe you should try and find Vash.
I should try and find Vashley. He touches the bracelet, takes a full feel of her emotions. I need to find her right now. Excuse me. Excuse me. Bye. See you later. See you at lunch, I hope.
Let's hope so.
Are you reading Spider-Man? I'm sorry.
Yes, yes.
Motherfucker.
Should have ate that damn Kit Kat bar.
It's their way.
It's a Spider-Man and Venom.
Spider-Man and Venom one.
Yeah, but who's who again?
Vashley's Venom.
Vashley is Venom.
Mm,
Vashley's Venom.
Are,
well,
the
here's the thing. That implies that you have an Eddie Brock somewhere in you who's desperate to say I'm sorry, and a symbiote over top of it going, "You're fucking not saying sorry today."
Let's start referring to myself as we are Vashley.
All right. Real quick check. You guys had said you were gonna go meet up with Dierdra, right? That was what we had said. Okay, making sure.
I was essentially holding promise, quote unquote, to hit the portal with her.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So Dante does take off. He waves at you guys, and just runs. And you just kind of see him going like, "Which way are you?"
Did he have a divining rod?
Oh, that bracelet? It lets him know where she is. It's kind of like a bond thing, I think.
Okay, so a divining rod. Got it.
Yeah,
Close to it.
kinda. So, how's the morning going? Everything okay?
Well,
wonderful. It's haven't been better in a while. Went through the portal.
Insight check.
Sorry,
Laughter's out of character.
Is this?
Don't worry. Oh, very much.
Okay.
Went to the portal. Felt sick out of my mind. Vashley stole from me. I get back to my room.
She did what?
It's the
I had a
whole
letter
thing?
from Shelby saying that he's found me.
Jesus
Yep.
Christ.
Yeah, no, I haven't been better in a while.
Ah, so he's got those on his plate.
Is there anything I can do? Trying to think.
I heard we're going to a portal.
Are
Nynzus-
you okay to do that?
Nynzus would arrive around
About
this
now
time.
you get. I was gonna say either now I get there or now you get the text that I'm looking for Ardyn.
I would,
Oh.
like I said, I would have texted you before the class
Oh,
was over. So, hi, Nynzus. How are you? How was class? Great, I assume.
Well, the class was. Well, actually, it was kind of pathetic. Actually, looking back, so Cyrus is not a good government substitute. Just let that be known. He's
Wait,
a
why
wonderful man
was-
and great at wonder things.
Why was Osiris teaching the class?
Senric was the teacher before.
Oh, got it.
And yeah, well, because A and B, all the better substitutes were busy. They all seem to be busy. He gets stuck with a lot of things. But yeah, besides that, I did get some useful information. I think it's useful anyway. I don't know. I've been thinking a lot. Ardyn,
Gotcha.
I wanted to ask you something, but it may make you a bit uncomfortable. It does involve a bit of magic.
Wonderful. Let's do it. Fuck it.
Well, I'm hold
Steve
on,
makes eye contact with Linkyn to be like, is that what is going on? Just kind of like a what the fuck is happening look.
I think there may is a slight look at Art, but then he makes eye contact back with you and just goes, just let him do this.
Ardyn's got the crazy eyes. What else could go wrong?
I think I'm too deep in thought to notice. But before that, we should probably get to somewhere more private. And did you say you had something going on that you needed help with earlier? I'm sorry, I was in the middle of that class. I probably could have ditched it and helped you. Is there something
Oh,
you needed?
Nothing really that important. I got the letter from Shelby saying that he found me, but it doesn't matter.
Oh. Are you sure you're all right?
I'm wonderful. Do I not look good?
I feel like Nynzus is bad at sarcasm. He's gonna snap out of this and actually do an insight check real quick.
All right.
Hey,
That's a
let's
natural
go.
20. Can we
Oh,
get
yeah.
a defending natural 20? No.
That's an 8.
No.
8.
You are looking at a broken man.
If it
Ardyn, can I tell you
precipitate-
something?
Yes, what's up?
Shelby also knows where I'm at. Shelby knows where all of my friends are at. You know who doesn't know where I'm at? My family. And I'd rather worry about getting back to them than staying away from Shelby.
So you see, this is the fun part where I tell you, I don't get to see my family again until he is dead. I don't get to. Not because of some oath I've made to myself, because I don't think it's safe. I literally cannot. I made a deal.
Hands on shoulders. Then we kill Shelby. That's what we focus on. We don't focus on what he knows or where he's at or if he has found us, because he already has. We use what little secrecy we can. We formulate a plan. And we kill the bastard.
Honestly,
So we are still standing in front of the classroom. Let's go walk to where the portal is.
yeah, honestly, the letter sounds more like they're trying to reach you about your vehicle's extended warranty. What do
Yeah.
you guys have here?
At this point, I don't
Um,
even give a damn about the letter, to be honest.
Yeah.
But yet, the portal's near like some ruins, and it's pretty empty, right? Right? Yeah.
Come with Nynzus, and Linkyn kind of just gives him a little bit of a shoulder pat, maybe a little out of character.
As we walk, I will just kind of give the lowdown. But yes, Dierdra, Vashley did steal from me, and I explained the whole story of how that happened. And
You just see D get more and more pissed.
Lady,
when we were in the room discussing it, and she admitted to it, she said something about a Kit Kat and broke it in half and tried to give me half of it. After I had specifically said that I hadn't been able to stomach anything since reading the letter.
Every time
then-
this girl says, "I'm sorry," she must get hives or something.
When I then said something about that, she mentioned something about a venomous Spider-Man.
She was trying to apologize. She's just fuck awful at it.
Well, I told her I didn't hate her. I just don't trust her.
And you know what? That's fair. A noble put their mitts in somebody who has less's pockets and took. Like it was nothing. Like they had the right to do it. Like it already belonged to them. It just needed to exchange locations. That is fucking ridiculous. I am and at the same time, I know she grew up around people where that's okay and she's got to learn, but I hate having the same conversation over and over again. I'm going to talk to her about this. I promise you.
No big deal, to be honest.
It is a big deal.
I
It is. You shouldn't have to take that sort of thing. It's a big fucking deal, and you deserve an apology. And if she's not going to give you that apology, well then, fucking consequences. The consequence is she's lost an ally and a possible really good friend, all because she couldn't say 2 little words.
Oh, and don't even get me started on the whole friend thing.
Oh, you don't want friends anymore?
No, I'm fine with making friends. I told her that she kept going on and on about, we don't have to be friends. And I told her that, I wanted to be. And then she kept saying, well, we don't have to be. We just have to be allies.
She was
So-
protecting herself because she doesn't think you want to be friends anymore, so she was trying to get ahead of herself, put her entire boot in her gob, and decided ahead of time, okay, we're not going to be friends, but I still want to be around this person, so I'm going to make it seem like we can still get along, even if we're not technically friends. That's what she was doing. I
just wanted to
had
say,
kind of a...
I've been-
I had a similar blowout with her about asking for help, saying I'm sorry. Human emotions that some of these nobles just don't seem to understand how to express. It's almost like they were raised without them or something.
I don't think that's right to say. I'm sorry. I don't think it's right to loop them all in together, nobles and peasants. I've been stolen from peasants. Nobles have treated me fairly. Nynzus come from a higher family from what I can tell by the way he carries himself. Hell, even at this point, Levi treats me at least cordially. Many of the other nobles here. It's not a nobles versus peasants. It's just not.
Give
And
it
I'm sorry,
time.
but
And Dee just
I've-
kind of walks ahead because she's fucking angry. Because you're saying a lot of the things she said when they first got here. And then the nobles continued to do their bullshit.
I
She
know the
just says,
nobles.
give it time, and she walks ahead because she can't have this conversation anymore.
Hey, Nins. Oh, sorry. If you want to keep going.
I was gonna say, Nins, you had a question for me about magic or something?
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's a bit uncomfortable, but I've just been trying to put some things together, and well, you said you spied and oversaw things in the marshes, right?
Saw a lot of things in the marshes. Lots of
Did you
magic.
ever? I don't know if you can tell the difference, but did you ever see anything that looked more like alchemy than arcana? Circles, ingredients,
Can I roll a history
transcriptions.
check?
Yes, roll me history. DC of...
All right, good news. What's the DC?
There's a DC of 15.
Awesome. So we have to roll a 15 or higher.
Yes.
That's a 9.
With a 9.
That's below 15.
It is in fact below 15.
With a 9, however, you never saw components or anything like that. But you'd see some funky looking circles. You didn't know what they meant, and you can't recall what one would look like. But you remember weird circles. Just kind of every now and then.
I don't recall seeing any of the alchemical setups that you have. I assume you have one on our room, don't you? Like a small
At this
station.
point, yes, I would have one set up.
It's nothing like what you have in your room, but I mean, I saw strange circles, but I don't know if those were alchemy or what is the word? Rooms? Room inscriptions? Runes. That's the word. Runes. I don't know
Yeah.
if it was alchemy or runes or weird decorations.
Most likely alchemic if it's involving a lot of circles. Runes are normally scattered or specific to one thing. Circles are more alchemic. And in all your time, you've never seen anyone wake?
I'm assuming that's no, because I don't think that I have.
Mhm. Yeah, I was like,
Never.
Shelby never raised anyone or questioning or
If
anything?
he did, it was not in my presence. I was not privy to the behind closed door dealings. I was intel. My job was to see things and say things. Tell Shelby where to find people. Terrible of me to say, but after I would report where someone was to Shelby, I've never went back to check on anyone because I don't think I can stomach that. And it's easier to live in the ignorance of not knowing what happened than to live in the truth that I led to another person's death.
No. Understandable. Thank you, Ardyn. It's been helpful.
Of course, anything I can do to help. I'm not good with all of this magic stuff, but I say this out loud for all of you to hear now. It's done. I'm going to be better about handling myself around magic. And I'm done running from it and hiding from it and pretending this fucked up source of magic isn't within me and running and hiding from it. I'm done. I'm not fully at the point where I can confidently embrace it, but I'm at least going to acknowledge it and stop denying it. Maybe I can start to get over this sickness.
Hey, baby steps, man. That's how we get anywhere.
Gotta learn how to crawl before you can walk, walk before you can skate.
I'm no
Unless you
good to you
study
all.
surf.
No good to you all if I get sick every time someone casts a spell at me.
We can work on that. We can start small if you like.
I've been practicing on my own, jumping out of the window in our room.
What? Sorry? That explains like the weird passing shadows, I think.
And the screaming! That's me. I should have. It's been a nightly routine. I jump out and I cast Featherfall on myself and try not to get sick on the way down.
Got it. Okay. Well, if you need someone to like jump out a window with you, I mean, I'd volunteer. That spell can hit multiple people, right?
Yeah, I did it the first time I casted it on a few of us when we
Okay,
jumped out of
cool.
the window in the tower.
If the worst happens, I at the very least can pick us both back up.
Well,
Can I also tag along, like, just for fun? Because it's pretty nice, especially after gardening.
Where's this portal at, by the way?
This way.
It's over here.
Hey.
Sorry for being a Debbie Downer. I think that's what you say all the time, Dierdra.
You're not a Debbie Downer. I'm just frustrated about a few other things. That's all.
Nins, quick question for you.
Yeah.
The portal that you guys went to, was everyone in their best mental faculties? Because I'm hearing a lot of weird things from those who went in. Like, even to the part where Levi was uncharacteristic. From what I've heard. This is all secondhand knowledge.
Well, we had just gone for a run, most of us. So, and I was sore from the day before. So I definitely was not in best form. And Paige wants to say she wasn't, but she was fine. Vashley was Vashley. Ardyn had just gone through a portal, so
Right. Yeah.
you know how that goes.
Okay.
And Levi hasn't quite been himself since the duel, I don't think.
Okay.
Or maybe he's just more himself now. What he was before wasn't him.
I will also say that Levi was a little bit off his game because he saw Calliope
Go on.
I
True.
think that's her
Yes,
name.
he
And
is
that's
childhood
this-
friends with the princesses.
this-
So that
Yeah, and doesn't he like the sister or something?
yes. So
Okay.
that did throw him for a loop as well.
I'll be real.
No, I don't think anyone was okay.
Okay. From what it sounds like is that that particular portal might have had something of an emotionally altering or perhaps mentally sort of like debilitating thing to it. I applaud your bravery.
Lincoln,
that's
I'm
a-
gonna be real with you. I think that was just us. That one was on us.
Okay.
I think we all just had a bad day at a bad time, and like when they're in the kitchen, and one person messes one thing up, and then, or at least that's what my mom would say. When one of the maids would mess one thing up, and then it would just pile everything on. It was nobody's fault. It was just it's all bad timing. When it happens all at once.
The chain of dominoes, as they say.
Wasn't allowed to play with those. They're bad for character, supposedly.
They what? Oh, they are.
Too much gambling.
What? Folks gamble with that? I must have missed something.
Above table. That was the Linkyn thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, making sure because I was like,
No,
no,
Player
people bet on
knows, player knows.
dominoes. I'm not crazy,
No,
am I?
Linkyn is innocent in many things, so
Yeah.
I was just curious.
Yeah,
if
all
he was
dominoes are
introduced to
for
dominoes in
is
the
for
past,
stacking.
They definitely were like this white boy is not allowed to gamble, sort of thing. But yeah, he just kind of looks around and just goes, well, not to like harsh anybody or something along those lines. It's just that I'm not finding many people who'd be able to kick it past the silver veil here. So, but let's check out what this thing is.
Can I roll a perception on the portal to see if I can get a feel from the outside what might be on the inside?
Roll it.
The worst I can roll.
Yeah.
So
It seems
So
to
me
be made of
having-
some kind of magic.
having already been through a weird spooky portal, I'm actually gonna stand behind Linkyn if I can. If you don't mind, sir.
I provide you many lengths of rope. Do you want to stay out? Or?
It's your
Wow.
big.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
we're both of us are just standing there
You know
like,
what?
well, that looks like a fucking portal.
That was no.
You rolled con.
Are you
That's my
vomiting?
con save.
That's his
Oh,
cons to not throw up.
I walk up to the portal,
confident.
vomit. I look back up, wipe my mouth. Mama always said, "Comfort kills."
5 points of lay on hands.
Did the quote start with the vomit? Or does the quote start after the vomit?
After.
Okay.
So are we all going in, or
You see that this one kind of holds a more kind of yellowish, goldish hue with small sparkles of gold kind of exiting as it swirls. It's up to you guys what you do from here.
I'm gonna look at everybody. Give the most pained smile you've ever seen.
I'm going in first? Fuck you.
Linkyn runs
Linkyn
past.
sees what's about to happen and just goes shit. Just sprints.
You guys could have like a dexterity roll off if you wanted to.
No, I'll let Linkyn go
Okay.
past. This is like I'm looking at you all like, please, someone go first. I don't want to be. I don't want to go in first.
Linkyn sees like the proximity. of
DM's
this other
rolling.
goblin guy
DM's
going,
rolling
like,
dice.
No way. There's no way this dude, despite him
DM
being
is
a good
rolling
friend, is
dice.
gonna get in first.
Well, I think that's to decide what portal we're going into.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I know now.
All right,
Too cold to
and then
go.
I'll step in after Linkyn.
All right. You see Linkyn run past you in full sprint. Ardyn, following right after Deirdre and Nynzus.
I just make eye contact with Nynzus.
Oh,
I guess
no,
that's what we're here to do.
Oh no, I'm just here because I thought it was gonna be like a big vacuumy thing, like the last one. This one's chill. Let's go.
All right, together.
All right.
Yeah,
so,
we'll do. Whoop.
because I don't want to rush anyone through this, we're probably going to do the bulk of this next session. However, I am going to describe to you what you walk into. And then we're going to switch over
You can
to
too.
something else real quick. As you guys kind of come through the portal and emerge, everything is bright yellow and gold. It's very hard to see. It takes a moment for your eyes to fully adjust and for you to stop seeing the dots. And you realize that you're in the middle of a large, very ornate ballroom. Around you, people frozen, mid-pose, mid-dance, some mid-glass. The room is open and light. There are roses everywhere. And if I can get a perception check from any of you, the highest one to get it is the only one that'll see it. Who got the nat 20?
I got a dirty 20.
Okay, you got a dirty 20?
I got a nat too.
21.
21?
Good for the guy who's going in first.
Yeah.
You see
My bad rolls.
at the
Catching up.
kind of like
See?
at the stairs that curve upwards just in the center of it, you see a beautifully laid table with a 3-armed candelabra. And I'm gonna hold you guys
This
there.
place is haunted.
Do not eat anything off that table.
Wait,
Lincoln
the
knows
last
certain
one.
things ain't eaten.
The last one turned me into a bird.
You said it was sweets. Was it sweets up there? Or
I said a beautifully laid table. I didn't say what was on it specifically, but a whole like what you would think like a banquet meal would be.
Lincoln just
And
sees
yes.
all the frozen people just slowly soared. Just comes down.
All right, Vashley, and this is how we're gonna end session. You had walked off towards Elric Village. Which I'm trying to pull up. Taha. Oh wait, no, it's cold. It's snow. There's still some frost and snow on the grounds.
Man.
Yeah.
You said woods, right?
Yeah. Put them, since it's at the other side of the map, at the far left.
Okay, sorry.
No, you're good. It's for continuity. At the edges of the map.
Ah,
Thank you.
okay, I see you.
There.
Yeah. This is actually nice, perfect.
All right.
Are they both here?
It should just be Vashley here. Dante has not found her yet. As you walk out there, you get another message from Nathaniel. It says when you get there, to tap the coin. As you go through the woods, you see just where the wards kind of are, and you see a coin just on the other side of them. You are able to walk through if you move forward.
Yeah.
Do you tap the coin?
Yes. She'll look at Arthas and be like, I know what I'm doing. Half a coin.
The coin begins to rise and spin. And a projection just kind of starts to come from it, and it shoots out, and above table, something like a hologram. In front of you stands your fiance.
I'm gonna make a deal, and you can't even show up in person.
Not exactly beloved in Lala Land, am I?
Join the club.
Are you having a bad day, darling?
Day is a bad day, and it just seems like it's gotten.
I must admit, I am curious. I thought it'd take a little bit more than just a simple note to your friend to get your attention.
Well, wheels are in motion, and we might as well just work all the kinks out.
I'm going to let you speak. I'm curious what you have to say.
I guess this conversation or deal is give a little, take a little.
It's a give and take, quid pro quo, yes.
You want a date, correct?
I need one, yes.
What if I let you do the date, but I get something in return?
And what might that be?
Kind of rub her chin. How to put this? You pick the date, and you forget something.
I forget something. I have a very good memory. It'd be very difficult for me to forget something easily.
Well, you will be too focused on a wedding date to remember this.
What is it that you'd wish for me to forget?
Something you're pursuing and you've recently found.
I told you that much. What explains this lovely conversation? You want me to forget about your new goblin friend, who admittedly was my employee for quite some time. Maybe I've grown a fondness for the little thing.
Does it seem like your type?
And you know what my type is.
I heard you get around.
What can I say?
You leave the Green Goblin alone. You pick the date. You forget about him.
Counter offer. I pick the date. I leave your friend alone. Just that friend. This isn't a bargain for them all.
We already had that deal in place.
And yet
you can't go back.
And yet I hear that you still gallivant around with the Talon boy. I'm not enjoying being made a fool of.
Well, how about a counter offer? It seems like you are slipping into a lot of people's beds as well. And that would make me look like a fool.
Do you forget how
You
these
cut
things
out all
work?
your extracurricular activities. I'll cut out all mine. Or we can just leave it the date for the goblin.
The bracelet. Frigate. And I never uttered the name Ardyn again. You couldn't even keep the date. Frigate. And I forget that he owes me. I'll even forget about his sister. Break the bracelet, Vashley. Those are my terms.
He takes it off and just sets it down and just stares at it.
And I'm going to keep that for you. I think we're going to stop here. I think you should have time to think on this decision.
Yeah.
Since this was not meant to happen today, I'm going to I'm going to end session here so that Vashley has a week to think on what she would like to do. But that's been our session, guys. Thank you so much. A lot of talking about emotions and feelings and friendship and personalities. A lot of discussing of just kind of the hierarchy and how it works here. How some have lost faith. How some are gaining it. People are figuring things out. We've just learned a little tidbit about channeling magic, channeling items. So I think we had a very productive and informative session. I love you guys so much for playing in. Hearing you guys talk about marshes is always like a big thing for me because it's like you've taken the world and are playing with it without me, and I love it. So I will see you all I'll see you guys right after, but I'll see you guys likely tomorrow. But I warn, I have not been feeling well, so if I start crying on stream because that game broke my heart again, I apologize in advance. Good night.